Say goodbye to our dear friend Ed Pro. But hey, before we get started, I just want to let you know thanks for joining us here tonight. Six Gun Johnny broadcasting live from the Fortress of Speed with the Ministry of Speed. Special edition, an Ed Pro edition to say the least. Hey, listen, I'm joined here tonight with Leo Titan, pastor out of the New York area. Leo's a fantastic race car driver himself. Mr. T, what's going on, sir?
Doing well, Johnny, yourself.
I'm doing quite well, sir. Well, actually, as well as can be. But we're about to say goodbye to our dear friend Ed Pro. Again, a somber moment, but before we do all that, I want to say thank you to Parada del Estrada, of course, our longtime sponsor, actually 2 years, 2 seasons, and of course our new sponsors, Nautica and One Sports. Well, let me spit it out there. And One Foot Apparel Sport. How do you say that, Leo? What am I trying to say? You know what I mean. Basketball shoes. Either way. Hold on here, buddy. All right, so we're about to get started here. A fantastic field. We're at the Chinese Grand Prix tonight. Going to be a long fought battle. We have several drivers in the field tonight. Of course, Finish Boy, y'all know him from last season, the winner of the championship and Constructors Cup. And, of course, Donnie Stobbits, a Rocketeer from Buffalo, New York. Mr. B, he's in the field. Little B Family Motorsports, fully funded and fully ready to go to battle here. Fly High, y'all know him. Jeremy Pope, he's going to get exciting, battling against Robert CCS. Let's see here, Fonorio, a newcomer here, actually teammates with no one as of yet, but pals with Eric Garcia. And of course, y'all know Eric Garcia, part of GRL Racing. Of course, that's associated with our friend indeed, South Bronx, Mr. South Bronx. Going to be actually a battle. I'm sorry, I'm trying to start my laptop at the same time here. Reach over this desk here. It's going to be a fantastic battle between South Bronx and the McLarens. These two guys here, Robert and South Bronx, have been battling some of these practice sessions that we have. It's going to be fantastic. Y'all guys check that out. And, of course, we'll go down the field shortly afterwards. But let me turn the table over here. I know my dear friend here has been waiting. And, of course, my apologies for being late. Sort of in a hurry, but, yeah. It's kind of hard to juggle, sir. Bob, what am I doing here? About 4 time zones, 5 time zones in the United States, and of course Europe, and then we have some Australian time zones included in this. So it's quite a feat to manage, but we'll get it done. Sorry if I'm a little falling over myself, but again, I was a little unprepared for some of these events that are happening around me right now. But we're fixing it. We're all ready to go. We made the adjustments. We got everything set up. We got the internet going here again. I had to string it up somewhere else, but we're ready to go. All right, I'll turn that over to you, sir. Again, we just want to say goodbye to our dear friend, Ed Pro. Those of you that know him, of course, know that he passed away last Friday evening of what I want to say. I don't want to even speculate, but something to do with a heart condition, maybe. So we'll go ahead and find out more information from the family. They haven't really been forthcoming with that, but I'm sure that they're grieving right now, so I really don't want to bother them for too much information as of yet. But those of that reached out to us, I really appreciate that. Again, Ed was a dear friend of all of ours. He touched many people around the world. A lot of guys want to say, goodbye to him as well. So we're going to turn the floor over for a minute here and let God say His piece, and then we'll let the drivers come up and say their piece. So there you go.
As we reflect on the passing of Ed, I think it is fitting that we look to possibly the greatest document of literature ever formed. Many would say that it's God's Word, the Bible. And in the book of Ecclesiastes, in chapter 3, there is a mentioning of the mystery of time. It says this, beginning at verse 1, "There is an occasion for everything, and a time for every activity under heaven, a time to give birth and a time to die, a time to plant and a time to uproot, a time to kill and a time to heal, a time to tear down and a time to build up, a time to weep and a time to laugh, a time to mourn and a time to dance, a time to throw stones and a time to gather stones, a time to embrace and a time to avoid embracing, a time to search and a time to count as lost, a time to keep and a time to throw away, a time to time for peace. The Bible is clear elsewhere that it's appointed unto man, all of mankind, once to die. When we reflect on the life of our dear brother Ed, and in this time, there being a time for everything, it is fitting that we would recognize the reality of mortality in our own selves and in the party, dearly beloved, that has parted with us, and realize that there is a hope after death. There is one man, the man Christ Jesus. He conquered death, living a sinless life, that mankind could experience hope. Now, we can trust God. God is just. That means He will do the right thing. He will do the right thing with every individual that passes. And in Him we can have hope. And it is that this time will come for everyone. And it is a fitting time through the rest of the night to think well, and as the eulogy means, to speak well of an individual that has passed. Let us do that tonight. I'm going to pray for the family and the sim racing community at this time. Father, you the great, one true living God, thank you that you are just, that you are holy. You will do that which is right. Thank you for your Son Jesus that was given, for you love the world so much that you gave your only Son, that whoever believes in him should not perish but have everlasting life. Lord, at this time, I pray that you would bless the family of Ed. In their time of bereavement, you would be with them. I'm sure to them it was sudden. I'm sure, Lord, they are asking the questions that we all ask. Why? Why so soon? Lord, I ask that you would minister to them and send people alongside them to help them through this time. And Lord, this sim racing community, a family nonetheless, over the net, through a game, that Lord, you would bless them. There would be further camaraderie from this moment, further bond created, Lord. And Lord, there would be an uplifting of one another and the realization of mortality and the recognizing of a life gone on. Lord, bless this time that we have and bless the race before us. In Jesus' name, amen.
Amen, brother. That was sweet and to the point, and I really appreciate that. I know Ed would really appreciate that. Um, you know, you know how I know he's here? It's because he didn't like this game at all. He didn't like F1 at all, and he really didn't like the rain. And the minute you started speaking, it started raining. I would think that that is his way of telling me and telling us that he really appreciates this. So, yeah. Well, we'll all grieve our peace in time. Let me tell you what, Leo. Let me see if I can get some drivers up here. And if you want to stick around, I'd really appreciate it. If not, you can take care of your business. We appreciate you coming by and hanging out. We didn't really talk about that part. We just talked about the beginning here. So, I mean, you're more than welcome to stay. I'd really love the support, and I'm sure these guys would too. If they have any questions, I don't know if they will or not, but hey, it is what it is. But let me see if I can get some guys up here, and we'll have a chat with some of them and see if we can't hear some stories about old Ed Pro. He was quite a character in the sim field, in the sim world, and we'll see what others might want to say about our dear friend here. Let's see what we got here. So we'll go back on the track here and watch these guys get around here. If you want, we are I'm in spectate mode actually, so you could watch my stream, Pastor, and pretty much see what we got going on here as drivers come in. And we'll start the filing in process, I guess. There he is, right there, Mr. Donnie Staubitz, Buffalo, New York. Donnie.
Hello. How are you guys?
We're doing
Good
well.
evening.
We're doing well. Good evening. Good evening. Thank you for joining us here tonight. Thank you for being one of the first ones to come up here and talking about your good buddy there, man. What about old Ed Pro there, man?
Yeah.
You and him used to have some big knockdown dragouts, man. That was some good stuff.
Yeah. I started racing with that pro about the time you invited me in. Had to be about a little over a year ago, and you know, out of the whole group besides you, Ed would always reach out to me, invite me to play, race with him. It's just really sad. Can't believe what has happened, you know. So you know, this night's for him, and I'm gonna try to do the best I can.
You need to take it to victory lane for him. That's what you need to do, Donnie. You need to put it in that.
That's what I'm gonna try to do.
Put it in.
That's what I'm gonna try to do for Eddie.
Checker flags, baby. Well, Donnie, man, you know, I can tell it's hard. It's hard for me. I had a brick in my throat a minute ago, for sure.
Yeah.
So
it's just these types of things are always tough, you know. So I just can't believe he's gone, but you know, Eddie would want us to keep racing. So
you were the one who told
that's
me.
what we'll do.
You were the one who told me, and you know, I'm not calling you a liar or anything like that, but I was like, God, Donnie, that's a rotten thing to say, you know. So I called him.
Yeah,
I
just
thought about it for a minute, and I said, oh wait, and I called him.
No,
he didn't answer me.
I'm friends with him on Facebook, and I got his brother had put something up there, because I haven't heard from him, you know, on Facebook in a little bit, so I saw something from him, and I started to read it, and it was from his brother, and I just could not believe what I was reading.
That's horrible.
And the first person I thought of was you, because I know you. You know, he's helped out
Oh my God,
with
you
you a
have no
lot
idea.
and me a lot. So
I have no idea, man.
it's
It's devastating
really a
for me,
shame. We lost the minister. You know.
We
It's sad.
did. He did have an official win with. We won't go there, but let me tell you, Ed pushed the boundaries in everything he did.
He was a tough
that.
competitor.
Man,
He was
I'll tell
tough.
you what, whether you loved him or hated him, Ed was a fantastic guy. As
He
you
was.
can see right there, man, Donnie has nothing but good words to say about him. So, you know, thank you, Donnie. I appreciate
He'll
it.
be missed. Yep.
Certainly will.
Anytime.
Ned,
Thank you.
Ned, your teammate, Sahara Force India last year, running you wide, running you hard for qualifying. I mean, y'all supposed to be teammates. What's going on, man? What happened there?
Oh, man, he was, as you said, as Donnie and everyone say, he was a competitor. He loved the sim racing. He wasn't really fond of the Formula One, but it was good to be teammated with him. There was nothing but laughs with him. You know, as I said, like, we're trying to qualify, we're trying to practice, and we're getting pushed wide, getting pushed off the line, getting pushed into the walls. But it was, you know, come race time, it was good fun. And you know, I found out through you, unfortunately, you know, I'm on the other side of the world. I haven't met him personally. I've only known him from this, but you know, mate, like we get on here, we have a chat, we have a laugh. I spend a lot of time off from my own issues and injuries. It's always good to jump on a day and have a chat, just, you know, take some time and mate. So, you know, unfortunately, all out to the family and past it before, great words, you know, just good guy, and yeah, keep racing, guys. I wish I was there with you on track today, but unfortunately, yeah, I might get back into it shortly. So.
No, brother, you've done more than enough. You've won with us here in the ministry. You know, the full-on GTP race. You're a fantastic competitor. Always been there for us. You know, you're a brother, man. You're a minister of speed, absolutely. And of course, being with Ed, teammates. I mean, you know, had a little bit different communication. You know, Ed was real particular about his teammates and stuff. You know, and yeah, but y'all are a fantastic pair, man. And you know, he's gonna be sorely missed. I know that. And you know, I just want to say thank you for coming over here. And, you know, saying kind words about your brother. Because, you know, everybody to hear, especially from someone across the other side of the world, man. Never, like you said, you never met him, but yet he resonated that, man. Through the online thing, man. I mean, his passion just resonated everywhere, man. I think, he affected a lot of guys down there. He literally affected a lot of guys down there. So, yeah, man.
Times have changed. We could have been living right next door, but with this technology nowadays and
absolutely
the common interest. So,
absolutely, man. Just push a button, and there he was on the other line. Hey, what's going on, man? That was Ed. Oh my God, what a fantastic guy, man. Well, Ned, I appreciate it. So Ned and Ed, that was the team. I was always getting them confused.
Yep.
But these two guys, man, were fantastic. I think I saw some stuff up there, man, from last year. Watch them. Sierra Force India. Might have to watch the beginning of some races. I don't think I had finished very many. I just have one race. But he was quite competitive when he was out front. But yeah, Sierra Force India. Check him out. All right, brother. Well, let me let you go here because we got a couple other guys wanting to come in here.
Thanks, man.
Thank you, man. Appreciate it. Who else is in here? Dan, are you in here? Mackie? Mackie 10. He's my friend. Let me see what we got in here. Who's? Okay, this is not where I need to be. Here I go. My bad. Nobody's in here. That can't be good. Mr. Titan's in here. That's a wonderful thing. Ah, there's Rosta. What's going on, my friend? You got your ears on? Oh. Yeah, make sure that you got your voice on always shared there. I'm going down the list here and trying to get some guys in here. Right behind you. Let me see what we got here. So what? Tell me a little bit about your fun in the sun with Mr. Ed Pro. I know y'all two have had during the day y'all would spend some time together doing your during the day there. What's well, again, I can tell you're not quite comfortable with what's going on. I know I wouldn't be at all, man. I mean, it's like I said, it's hard, and yeah, I'm stumbling over myself as well, man. I mean, I'm just not in my comfort zone at all. That's why that's why I have Pastor with us here, before I fall over my face and just start bawling like a baby. But yeah, man. Well, I appreciate you coming up here, man, and sharing a few words. If you want to ask your brother, he's on right now. If you want to call him real quick and see if he wants to come in, that'd be fine. I'll send him an invite. You let me know one way or the other. And maybe because I know they talked and stuff, so we'll see what happens, man, if you want to do that. All right, man, we'll talk to you in a bit. Thank you, Rosta. That was Rosta. Ryan Wingate from Boise, Idaho. Prior to that was y'all know Ned 83, Peter Kelly, Sydney, Australia. So and before that, of course, Donnie Stobbins, Buffalo, New York. So got a couple Americans. Of course, we got some East Coast folks. I'm sorry, some down under folks. Got a couple more coming here. Let me I'm actually doing that now. See if I can get a couple of these guys to come in here and say something. I see actually a lot of guys out here. Hopefully, we're not running out of time here on practice here. What's going on here with practice, actually? Let's see what we got here. We might not get everybody in. I don't know. I'm talking too much. 27 minutes to go. Yeah, we still got plenty of time here. Pastor, when people die like this, especially friends like that, you don't think it affects that many people. These guys that don't know him so much online, never met him personally, or have never interacted with him other than this, and find themselves like with an empty void in their you know what I'm saying? It just feels kind of different, man. What do you think causes that? I mean, how can you build a bond like that? I mean, a lot of these folks don't understand that. It's easy to build friendships like this now.
Yeah, many people do not realize that the greatest element to our lives is relationship. You should have you have a relationship to God whether you want it or not, whether it's positive, negative, or neutral. And we have relationships with people around us: mom, dad, brother, sister, cousin, aunt, uncle, friend. So when you're able to communicate with people and you have built relationship, even over an electronic platform, it's relationship nonetheless. You've shared heart, soul, joy, frustrates, being frustrated definitely in the sim
Correct.
racing
Yes.
world.
Absolutely.
So it has created relationship, and relationship is one of the greatest elements we have to our life. And when someone passes on, that's the passing of a relationship. That's why it's so tough.
There you go.
Important.
That's what I was looking for. That's well said. I couldn't actually formulate my mind wrapped around that. You know, I mean, a relationship. You know, but yeah, man, that's what I'm looking for there. That's a great answer. Fly high. You know, a good friend of ours, man. You know, I know y'all two got together a couple times. GT3 racing. You know, he didn't really like open wheel racing, but nonetheless, a competitive guy. What are your words and thoughts on our dear friend Ed Pro?
Well, personally, I didn't know him, but when I did race with him, it was always a good time. Gave me a few runs for my money a couple times. Always able to edge him out. But yeah, he's a good person. He was a good person. Always willing to help out anything, personal business, gaming wise, advice, anything like that.
So, yep, I can agree with that. He was very open, very charitable in his opinion, so to speak. But yeah, I know you know, like I said, you didn't know him very well, but you know, I really appreciate you coming up here. You know, speaking a little bit about this gentleman, what you did know about him. You know, and thank you, Jeremy. I appreciate that, man.
Yeah, no problem, man. It's no big thing.
There you go, man. Number 2, what's going on, my friend?
Not much, Johnny.
Tell me about your teammate here. And those of you that don't know, tell me your first name again. I'm sorry.
Tyler.
Tyler. Tyler here was teammates with Ed. Ed was very, like I said earlier, was very peculiar about how he picked his teammates. Was really impressed with this young man's style of driving over the course of some of our races. Ed developed a relationship, I guess, with Tyler, where they they communicated very well with each other, and they were fantastic. They were running strong together. They were in the Ford Fusion series together as teammates, and unfortunately, we didn't finish that series. We're going to be picking that up shortly here. But when I told you, I guess you didn't really believe me. But yeah.
No, it was hard to believe.
So, what are your thoughts on Ed? You want to say anything about Ed?
He was just a great guy. I mean, we had some good races together. He was just simply a nice guy overall.
The fact that he picked you as a teammate had to be flattering in a way, knowing how aggressive he was and with the reputation that he carried with him, especially with the Australians during that time. What do you think he'd be telling you to do right now?
Keep moving forward. Keep going strong, and I'll be definitely back out there for the next Ford Fusion Series racing for him.
That's what I needed to hear. That's exactly what I needed to hear. All right. Well, you know, the seat's always open, and of course, we'll definitely keep you posted when we go back to Project Cars 2 and for friends and support. But I really appreciate you stopping by, Tyler.
You too.
I know it's not an easy thing to talk about your friends and stuff, but you know, you're brave and you took care of your business. We'll talk to you soon. Thank you, bro. Appreciate it.
All right, thank you too.
I'll tell you what. Let's talk to this man right here. This guy right here has a reputation for crazy. Mackie 10, you're definitely my friend, and definitely was a friend of our good friend Ed Pro. Wow, man. Talk to me, brother. I'm not even gonna lead you in, man. I'm just gonna let you talk.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Hey, give us a second here. I rock 1 second. Go ahead, Mackie. That's fine. That's fine. Well, no, I believe that 100%. I believe that 100%, man. Oh yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Well, man. Well, man. Well, I appreciate you coming by, Mackie, man. I know it's late for you over there in the UK. Man. Yeah, well, that's fine. That's fine, man. Do what you got to do, man. Stick around if you want to come up and throw the chat with us. Maybe you can at least get in a spectate mode. Oh, he did, didn't he? Oh, he did, right? See, I'm telling you, man, he's out tonight. I'm telling you, Ed Pro is out tonight. Like, well, I told Pastor, I said, you know, man, I know that Ed is here with us because number one, he didn't like F1, and number two, as soon as Pastor started speaking, it started raining. Yeah, man, and I was like, oh, he hated the rain, man. He hated the rain no matter what. And this is just crazy business, man. I mean, you know, you got to know that Ed's listening. You got to know that Ed's around. You know. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Hey guys.
Yeah. Right. I got you. Well, thank you, Dan, man, coming in here. Let me get to this guy real quick. I know there's some of y'all that came into the room before Craig, but Craig, you know, Ed passed away, and I'm sorry to have your brother tell you that.
I saw that. I saw that, and I apologize.
No, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Well, just,
man, I loved racing. I loved racing with the guy. He was something else. We traded paid more times than not. You know, I mean, it was. And at the same time, though, you know, it's just like I'd sit there and I'd apologize immediately and stuff, and he was totally cool with it, and I feel so freaking bad, you know.
Oh man!
Oh yeah! Oh exactly. And it was like, you know, either the race was with me, Dragon, Ed Pro, or you. You know. Oh my gosh, you know, and we'd sit there and we never got cross with each other or anything like that, you know. It was
Sparks.
Exactly.
All you gotta do is go back to my GT3 series and watch them.
Exactly.
Series.
You know, as soon as I heard about it and stuff like that, I went and I fired up some of the old videos that I had and stuff, and I was watching a race where, again, me and him, we were leaning on each other like the whole way through the freaking race. You know, it was, oh my gosh.
Those
you know,
are the good old days, man. Those are the good old days.
It's a huge loss, and I feel bad that I've been with my other stuff. And
no, man, you gotta do what you gotta do, brother. You know, come back when you're ready.
Well,
always a chair open for
you know, but it's.
Uh-oh.
A little bit.
I hear you.
Yeah,
You're breaking up, brother. You're breaking up real bad. You're breaking up real bad.
Oh, sorry.
That's okay. But hey, listen.
So, but yeah, I hadn't even.
Go ahead. No, I was gonna say you can come back anytime. The door's open. You know, anytime you're ready to come back in. But we got a couple of the guys in here that we want to give a few minutes to. 18 minutes we have left in practice. But yeah, come on by anytime. The door is always open. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it, Mr. Well, there you go, Mr. B. What's going on, sir? Family Motorsports. They're looking pretty sharp out there tonight. The rain has come. Ed is not a fan of rain, so he's here. Um, y'all guys, man, y'all are pals, man. I know this is hard for you too, as well. Mr. B, a man of many words. I hear you, bro. I hear you, man. I hear you, dude. I'm just trying to make it light, man. It's extremely hard, man. I know you and your son, y'all had the three of y'all were forced to be reckoned with, man, on the track, man. Y'all guys, if I could have made a three-way team, that would have been y'all, man. Yeah, I hear you, bro. I hear you. Yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. And you're in the grass somewhere, off of the weeds. Yeah, 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 yeah. Always a character. Always a character, man. Always a character. Mackie has made a tape, and I haven't put that public yet, but we recorded a tape at Circuit of the Americas where we're watching the cars go by, and I'm interviewing Mackie as he's a race car driver, and in it he says, I could do a JB style and give you a bump and run, or Mr. B, you need to turn your mic on to always shared. It looks like they can't hear you, so put your mic on always shared, sir, before we go on. I got you. Okay, just turn it up a little bit. Go to the volume and just turn it up a little bit there, and you should be good to go. But maybe Dan, he said it's on. He said everything's on. So basically, yeah, there's a tape that me and Dan made, and it says, put them in the wall, JB style. Or then Dan, I think, says, no, just do it Ed Pro style and crash them blatantly or something like that. But it's hilarious stuff. You can hear the cars racing around in the background at the World Endurance. And I'm gonna find that here shortly, and I'll cut that up, and I'll put that out there for you guys, man, because it's a great interview. It's funny. It's ridiculous, and I think Ed Pro would really like that stuff because that was actually GT3 racing, and so that's a little bit more akin to him. But absolutely, absolutely, man, absolutely. I have to agree with that 100%. We always wanted to have Ed around. I'm gonna go ahead and see if I can get little B up here, Mr. B. You want to say anything else about Ed? I hear you, brother. I do too, man. All right, there you go, Mr. B, Florida. All right, what else we got here? Let's find out. Got a couple more guys in here. Antel, talk to me, brother. There you are. Sorry about that, Antel. What do you think, man? With all this going on here, I know you didn't really race with Ed too much, but you want to drop a couple of cents in here and see what's going on here. Dan, I think I know why. I'm sorry about that. Dan, I think I know why I had it off on. I had it in another mode. Go ahead. I'm sorry, Anto. Go ahead.
Well, horrible news. It's really, really bad to hear something like that. My condolences to the family and close friends to him. It's just something you really don't want to hear. I briefly remember him from Garage Racing League.
That's right. Y'all did race together. You
I was in
that.
right. And the 2014 game. Although I didn't really have too many personal racing experience with him, I didn't really have a lot of battles or track time in the same vicinity of the track for too long. But it's weird. I've never had it before, so I don't really know what to say. But it's just really, really, really sad to hear. And I wish I would have had more racing experiences with him. But
don't make my mistake and stumble over your tongue. So yeah, it's all good. I appreciate you stopping by. Let me see if I can get a couple more guys in here. But Anto, man, always a pleasure. Go back out there and let's see if you can win one. By the way, what do you think your chances are tonight?
yeah, well, as people may have found out, or you may have announced, Stein won't be racing. So
well, I didn't really announce it publicly.
I can't really comment on the reason, but or as of right now, but.
Well, there you go. Breaking news, ladies and gentlemen. Stein 18.
Yeah.
Stein 18.
So unfortunately, I'm left with a little bit of a challenge for.
No, 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 not at all. All right. Well,
I'm confident ahead of the race. I've been doing a lot of practice, so we'll see how it goes in the race. I've got confidence. So
there you go. Well, Anto, thanks for stopping by. I invited up another driver here.
all right, thank you.
Thank you, brother. So while that's happening, I think you can only hear my voice during this time when I'm inviting people, and that's what I did last time. So unfortunately, I cut Mr. B's voice out of there. It's terrible. I'll get him to come back in here in a minute. Oops, sorry, Mr. B. He's gonna be mad. 1 second. I'm gonna go one more time. There's a couple more people out here, but I think we're running out of time. Come on, game. Here we go. But as you know, unfortunate that Ed again has departed with us. Not really quite sure why this happens so soon in life, but you know, it is what it is, and yeah, it's unfortunate that we have to deal with that separation, as Pastor put it, a relationship, you know, that builds. Yeah, it's hard. It's hard. It's hard to do. Camaro Jr., Little B, Family Motorsports #1 driver here tonight to say his piece. Ed Pro, man, he was your pal. He was your friend, man. Your dad was having a hard time with that. I don't blame him. You know, talk to me.
Yeah, I mean, Ed was one of the guys that was always racing with me and Mr. B, even on the off nights. You know, even just messing around on a Monday or Tuesday night when nobody else was on. You know, Ed was always down to race with us, and
Yeah.
you know, the three of us were real, you know, real
Yeah,
close
I know.
in comparison racing wise.
I told your dad. If I could make it a three-way team, I would have put y'all three together, man. Because y'all were like brothers, man. All three of y'all. Like, I know it's hard, man. I know it's hard with myself and your dad.
I mean, some nights we would just go out and see how much we could smash each other up.
Yeah.
You know, just to go out and have a good time, like rubbing Jason in the three of ours eyes, and we would just go out and push each other around the track.
That's awesome.
That's what we would. That's what we would do.
Well, you know, man, thank you, brother. Thank you for coming in and saying that's enough time here, man. Just your peace, you know, speaking your heart. Like I said, I know it's tough, man. Your dad, we had to talk offline, and yeah, it's not an easy thing for us to do. I'm watching him right now, or this is you on the track. You're coming into the Turn 1 complex. Are you driving right now, or are you chatting?
I lost a wheel.
Okay. Well, let me let you get down to business here. I got a couple more guys in here that I want to take care of.
Yeah,
chat 'em up.
definitely.
But thanks for stopping by.
We'll miss him like crazy on this game, that's for sure.
Quickly, James, I'll get you in a second here. South Bronx, I know you Ed. Apparently, he's raced with you in the Garage League. I didn't know he raced with you in the Garage League, man. Anto told me that.
Yeah.
You got a history together with this man, man.
Yeah. A good history.
Good deal, man. Talk to me a little bit about that. Tell me a little bit about that.
With Anto and myself.
No, with Ed Pro, man. Ed Pro used to.
Ed
Pro, yeah.
Ed 3PO. Yeah. He's here. He's in the room. He's in the lobby.
No. Listen, Ed Pro, the person, the person that we're here to. Ed Pro, you remember Ed Pro, the guy who passed away?
No, that's not the same dude.
No,
There's a dude that raced with me that was called Ed 3PO.
Well, Antel said that it was Ed Pro. I don't know. It could be wrong, but no, it's actually Ed Pro. So let's not go with the 3PO and just go with the Ed Pro. Okay, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I don't. Unfortunately, I didn't know Ed Pro because I saw Ed. There's another dude that raced with me, he's a black guy, and his name is Ed 3PO, and I just saw him log on. He was on. Or at least his account was on, so I was like, oh, it's not the same dude.
No.
So, yeah.
Don't count your friend out.
Yeah.
Yeah, unfortunately, I don't know. I haven't met. We didn't race with Ed Pro. I think I was getting mixed up with Ed 3PO.
Right.
Um, and
Well, that's
yeah,
okay.
but
Well,
it's sad. But
go ahead.
yeah, I mean, regardless, it's always um sad when anyone passes at a young age of a heart attack, and in this virtual in this racing community. So, my heart goes out to his family. My heart goes out to the guys that raced with him that knew it personally, including yourself. So, with that being said, I think we should cherish all the time that we have, even these little 2 hours that we have on PS4, just to have a good time. Take a break and do what we love. So, bless his family to everyone.
Absolutely. Well, thank you, man. Appreciate that. Appreciate you coming
No
in here,
problem,
man.
homie. No problem, homie.
It's James Williams, man. Stippy 40. Talk to me, brother.
Hey, yo.
Make sure that your mic is on always shared, gentlemen. Make sure that your mics are on always shared. I know Phil Doubt's in here, a couple other guys in here. Trust, you're in here. I'll give you all a second here. We got just about 6 minutes left, a little over, right around there. So, Mr. Williams, talk to me, man. I know he was, you and Ed had known each other briefly.
Yeah, I've known him for, I don't know, I guess about a year now. And raced with him quite a bit. I mean, with you all. I'd be in rooms, in strange rooms, private, public lobbies, and he'd jump in, and him and I wouldn't know each other. Always had a good time, man. Always had a good time with him.
Absolutely.
And even in the few endurance races we got to run, and it seemed like we and him was always nose to tail, whether it be in Burgersville or 50 or 60.
There you go.
I like Ed, man. I mean, I wish I could have met him, in person.
Yeah, me too.
Well, that goes for all y'all. But just a little sad. I feel just as sad. I feel sad.
I hear you, bro.
That's all I can say.
I hear you, bro. I hear you.
Always had awesome times, man. He always a good racer, man. Always clean. Loved to race. I always enjoyed racing with him. Always had a good time.
James, man, I appreciate you coming in here and saying those words, man. I mean, I know it means a lot to us. It means a lot to yourself to get that off your chest. I know Ed would appreciate hearing you, and hearing all these guys speaking and stuff, man. It's not an easy thing to do to come up in front of the world and say your piece about somebody. I know I'm having a hard time with it myself. So,
Listen to his,
there you go.
His Senate County, of course, I know he'll never see it.
He will, man. He will, James. He will, man. I promise you. You'll see it. When he pastor, when you see that message and hear these words.
Certainly.
But I just, I don't cope with stuff like that too well. So I mean,
Yeah, I hear you.
even I mean, I knew him for racing and stuff.
Let me get you a couple of these other guys here, James. I appreciate you.
Y'all just have a good time with him. Have a race in his honor, and everyone tell him his favorite part. Have a good time. One of them deals,
That's what we're doing tonight, brother. That's what we're doing tonight, man. We'll have several more. I promise you that, man. We're not gonna forget our dear friend. But thank you, James, for stopping by. Phil, I see you poking your head in here, Phil. What's the word, man? I know you knew Ed Pro. Y'all guys used to bang fenders, trade paint. Ford Fusion series, GT3 series. Quickly, Phil, talk to me.
Yeah, I only just found out actually, and I'm still a bit shocked. Ed was a good guy. We were playing speed, and we used to hang a lot together. Jim never had complaints about it, so yeah, I'm gutted. I am. That's
Right.
too bad. I'm very sorry to hear that, and I just go out to his family and friends.
I hear you, brother.
Okay.
Well, yeah, I hear you, man. Well, thank you, Phil, for coming in, speaking your mind. Trust, I see you in here, brother. We got the clock running down.
Man.
Talk to me, bro. Talk to me.
Yeah, no, it's I found out earlier on in the week. No, that was news to me, man. Like, I only had a race, just a muck around race in a lobby with him. probably 2 weeks ago. Just having a run around, having a bit of a bash, having a laugh, and yeah, it's stunned everyone, I think, man. You know, yeah, you got a guy like that coming in and racing in the ministry and stuff like that, and you know, it was serious and stuff like that coming to the races, but I mean, the top bloke like that, you could come in and have a laugh and a giggle, and you know, he's just top bloke, man. Like, yeah.
Man, that means
I don't
a lot.
know. It's
a lot to his family.
It's just,
go ahead.
yeah. It's just a shock, man. Really.
That sure is, man. Well, that means a lot to his family. It means a lot to me. You know, I know he affected a lot of guys. You know, in Australia and the surrounding areas out there in New Zealand. We used to be racing with all those guys down there, man. Especially with our Ford Fusion series. I know Jason Mitchell, Sonic. You know, he wanted to tune in. He's working tonight. Jason couldn't make it. A couple of the guys, you know, just wanted to come down here and you know, speak their mind about Ed. That's all good, man. We really appreciate their thoughts. Their well wishes are with us tonight. Again, I appreciate you. I hope I didn't leave anybody out. I'm sure I did. If I did, I'm sorry. But we're about to stop the clock here. Pastor, any last words before we say goodnight to the memorial service and start focusing on P1 qualifying, or should I say full qualifying?
As I've been hearing the words of the fellow sim racers, take note of how the man raced competitively, but had fun through the whole program. So that is a wonderful thing for these sim racers to see and to recognize, to speak well of, and to do it themselves in what we do enjoy doing, getting on and sim racing.
Well, you know, I do have to agree with that. I mean, I didn't hear nothing but positive things about Ed's attitude, his personality, and of course his passion. You know, it's going to be a sorely missed individual. Yeah, that's what it is. But again, I want to say goodbye to our dear friend Ed Pro. I'll put a link up on my Facebook page and of course on the website here the next day. I should have done that before, but I want to make sure that his family's cool with everything. I'll go leave something on his Facebook page. So I'll put something on my Facebook page announcing it with a link, probably tonight or tomorrow. And I would like everyone to go by there and, of course, if you don't mind, say something nice to his family as well. I'll share this link with them. I hope I didn't make too much of a fool of myself. I'm sure I did. But again, thank you all for all your time, Pastor. Wow, thank you. I really appreciate that. I have no idea, man, how much this actually means. All right, well, gentlemen, with that said, we are about to go qualifying here. Chinese Grand Prix is tonight. So, wow, who's fastest in practice? Let's find out. Let us find out. Who do I got here in the chat? Still in the chat room with me. Is anybody in here with me? Let's find out. I have no idea. A couple people are in here. Mr. Doubt's in here. iRock's in here. All right. Well, there you go. And who else is in here? Trust is in here. So I got 2 Australians in here, and a crazy Sasquatchian type guy from Idaho. So this could be an interesting race. I'll tell you what, Trust, when are you guys going to get this game, man? I'd like to see both y'all in here. You know, Doubt, I mean, what's up? What's up, man? I mean, you guys, you know, I got a Ferrari seat open tonight, and I got a Red Bull seat open. You know, Stylen is not going to be joining us here for a bit while he becomes a cricket hero again. So he's a big-time cricket champion down there. So I'm not sure. I'm not sure if you guys are keen to race in F1, but I sure like to see all guys out here.
Yeah, thanks. I'd like that.
Say that again.
I can't really commit to any schedules. I've got.
So off in the wall here. I'm sorry about that. We had CJ BMX. Now we have Roast off on the wall here. That's going to be it for practice session. Full qualifying starts next here at China. Let's see, our fastest on the boards. It's going to be Finish Boy. A 142.45. Donnie Staubitz, the Rocketeer from Buffalo. 8-second gap between these two. A 148.593. Of course, CJ BMX, a 149.164. That's going to be Sasquatch Motorsports, number 2 driver, taking the number 3 spot here. Of course, Family Motorsports, standing tall, 149. I didn't see where Camaro Jr. was, but that's Mr. B, the number 2 driver. So it looks like our number 2s are standing up. All right, full qualifying is next here. Thanks again for Parada del Estrada having the opportunity to hang out with us. Actually giving me the opportunity to hang out with him. How about that? And, of course, and One and Nautica, who have decided to have mercy on poor old Johnny and come on down, spend some time with him. Hopefully he spends some money pretty soon, but one way or the other, we'll figure it out. There it is, the rain, as we say goodbye to our dear friend Ed Pro and the Ed Pro Memorial Service, sponsored by Trojan Mini. Ed Pro, not a big fan of F1, but a big fan of racing. Y'all know him, y'all love him. Hell, I do. Of course, obviously, you can tell he's here because it's raining and this is F1. So full qualifying is about to start here. 17 minutes in the session. Q1. Who's going to come out first as they make their final adjustments? We see some guys coming out here down at the end of the track there. Who is that? A Red Bull and I don't know who this is. Who could this be? Knocking at my door. There we go. CJ BMX taking the track early on here. CJ's not feeling very well tonight. Under the weather. From Philadelphia. The Liberty City. The Liberty City lover. All right. So I'll tell you what, Trust, can y'all see the game? Can y'all watch the game? Dow, can y'all see the game
yeah,
now?
Man. Yeah.
Y'all are watching it on the stream?
Yep.
Awesome. So I'll tell you what are your thoughts on this new F1 platform, man? I mean, look at the graphics, man. I mean, this is pretty sharp looking game here, huh?
Yeah, no, it looks a lot better than the last one. Like, yeah, the graphics and everything like that. Just, yeah, they've stepped it up, I think.
I think so, man. I really think so. On board now with Sick Panda, teammates with Donnie Staubitz in the Mercedes. The SoCal kid. Whoa! Swinging it wide, using the whole track and then some. Trying to put it back on the track here. Sick Panda. This is full qualifying. I don't know, these guys, the thing with this game here, guys, is when you come out on the track for qualifying, it automatically sets you to rich fuel. So I mean, you're laying down full power, and a lot of these guys forget that. They just come out and try to do a qualifying lap. In this condition, you really don't need full power. You probably like to switch all the way to lean, actually. It's going to give you a lot better traction. You're going to get a lot less wheel spin, and you're definitely not going to get brake lock up because you're not pushing so hard. Yeah, I don't know if that's the problem here, but also cold tires is going to be an issue. It's going to take a couple of laps for these cold, wet tires to come up to any kind of temperature. Using that whole track and then a little bit more. Watch out there, buddy. Who's that? Antel Raphael. He's going to put it up between those tires. Antel from Auckland. Now on the track, here it is, the number 1 man for Mercedes. Oh, Donnie Staubitz in the fluorescent green helmet. Donnie, sponsored by Victoria's Secrets for Men. Oh my lord! Trying to get around the track here. Water on the track here. I think I'll tell you what. Both of you guys got wet weather experience. What is your preferred method of getting around the track like this in this kind of condition? Are you running off groove or are you running on groove? I know there's pros and cons to both. But we'll start with you, Phil. Tell me about your wet weather experience here. Do you have much of it? I know you do because you race with me. Yo, Phil, man of many words. Phil, not around. Phil, where are you, Phil?
Oh, sorry. I wasn't. I was trying to watch the feed and
that's fine.
Getting both.
That's fine.
Getting too much. Look, I'm gonna leave you to it because I'm getting some sort of weird audio here.
Gotcha, gotcha. All right, well, Phil,
Just
thanks a
gonna
lot
watch.
for stopping by. We'll pass that question on over to Truss. Phil, thanks again, man. We'll be back on Project Cars 2 here shortly after this race, probably tomorrow or Monday. We'll stop by and we'll pick up some racing.
Wait.
All right,
have a good one. Oh,
yes,
well.
sir. You too. Truss, I know you're still in here, aren't you?
Yeah, man.
Did you hear the question I asked Phil about the wet weather?
Yeah.
What are your what's going on with you with the wet weather?
I don't know, man.
How would you attack this track anyway? In particular, I mean, look at if you're watching my feed right now, you're watching Donnie Stobbins working his way around here. He's got a lot of rooster tails, but he's running in that groove, and as he runs in the groove, it looks like he's not getting the traction he needs. Obviously, my take on it is running off the groove. You got that rubber pack down in that black line. And so you don't have the water anywhere for the water to dissipate. As these huge tires are just trying to, I think there's something like 200 gallons a minute or something like that. They're just pumping out, you know, some ridiculous amount of water that they're displacing. But you can't do that on the groove because it's packed with rubber. What are your thoughts on all this?
Yeah, basically like where Donny's running at the moment. Like if it's a bit slidey and carrying on a bit, I wouldn't really be running in that line. I'd be running off it. Like I found that in P-Cars too. Like if you're running on the groove or the racing line normally, it gets a bit slidey. But as soon as you get off that, it sort of grips up a bit more. So yeah, you just got to play around with your racing line a bit, find out where all the grip is really in the rain.
I totally agree with that. Look like he's having a handful right there. You'll catch that here coming up here, but coming on the front straightaway, the turn before, he's got really squirty there. He's having to roll out the throttle significantly and applying the power a lot later than he'd like to. He's already midway down the track. He's only in 7th gear. He's going to the 8th gear now, but he only has that for just a sustained, maybe a second at that. So he's not where he needs to be in regards to whoa. That car turned where he needs to. It's definitely not rotating for him. A lot of wet weather in store here for the today. Ed Pro not going to let the sunshine come out in anybody's life tonight. He's going to make it hard for everybody, and we really appreciate that, Ed. I know our drivers do. Q1 qualifying. Let's see what we got cooking in this motorsport oven here. CJ BMX right now cracking it out here. A 152.87. Sick Panda right behind him with a 151, and Finish Boy with a 151.056. Just 2 100s off. Who was that off in the grass there? Oh, who was that off in the grass? That was a Marussia. I'm sorry, Marussia. That was a Sauber. I saw somebody off in the grass there. Huh. Well, too fast for my old eyes. So let's go on board with this man right here. Fenorio. Newcomer to the ministry. I have raced with him before. Definitely got some talent. See if he can't bring that Sahara Force India, which of course was Ed's old car. Maybe he can bring that to victory lane. That'd be pretty sweet, right? If we can get a win in Ed's car tonight, that'd be fantastic, wouldn't it? Trust, that question's to you. You're the only one.
Yeah, no, it would be good.
That would be fantastic. Yeah, I think that would be great, man. I know Ned 83 was his teammate, and this is when they had the black and orange ones, and they were qualifying. Well, we went off a little bit. They were qualifying together, man. And oh my God, man, twice in a row, man, that Ed would run Ned wide, run him off the track, man, during his qualifying session, or Ned wouldn't even be on his hot lap or something. And here comes Ned running around him, and Ed would just push him off the track, man. Like, what the hell, man? You know, it's like, oh my God. I actually caught it on the stream a couple times, and he was like, "Hey, yo, what kind of teammate are you, man?" And Ed would just laugh, and I don't know. It's just crazy, man. He'd just be a crazy guy. I don't know how we put up with him and why we put up with him for so long, but yeah, he was a great guy to be around, and yeah, he'll be sorely missed, that's for sure. So let's find out what else is going on here. Who's picked up some time? South Bronx coming out. One of the greatest comebacks since Lazarus, as Garage Racing League are coming back. He's representing his league tonight with which I think he's the only one in it right now. So he's representing himself, owner, founder, and of course sole driver for the Garage Racing League. South Bronx 157.61. Not too far off CJ, 5/100ths of a second. I think he can pick that time up. Pando 151 and finish point 151. These guys haven't picked up any more time. Eric with a 151.9 was the second slower here, and Donnie with a 152. We saw him having a rough go earlier on. He's in the draft here. Who's that behind? Who are we watching here? We're watching Mr. B. And right behind him is going to be one of the Mercedes drivers. It looks like Donnie Staub is going to make a move on the inside. He does not for qualifying here. He's got to pick up some pace. If he wants to stay in the big show, only the top 10 are going to be in the next mix here. 8 minutes to go here in Q1 qualifying. Hurling through time and space is going to be Mr. B from Family Motorsports and Haas Racing, or Haas Automation. Hard on the brakes, he swings it around. Whoa! Slides on out. Yikes, Mr. B. He said it's like dancing with a fat girl every time he got into that corner. I don't know what that means to us, but wow. Mr. B. Gotta get out of the way. There goes Donnie again. Well, I'll tell you what. Mr. B's still in the mix. I can't believe Mantel on his out lap here. We got cooking here with Mantel. I gotta see some man right here. Red Bull Racing now finds himself. Oh, he's on intermediates. A little bit of hanky-panky here. What do we got? Mantel got something up his sleeve. He's feeding his way around. Oh. And watch this young man right here. He's sponsored by Prada Illustrata. Mantel Raphael. Now living in Auckland. Aspires to be a real race car driver, obviously. One of the fastest men in simulation. And I mean that literally. You'll go look at the game standings here for F1 and you'll see this man's name on the top of the main boards. And in the rain. So he is a rain wizard. Commercial industry as well. England and weather driving. This is the man right here to represent Formula One in such endeavors. He's taking his time for sure. 6 minutes left on the board. What is he got cooking and what has he got up his sleeve? Let's find out. Here we go. Switching over to Rich. Dives it in. So let's take a minute for your speeds. Crank it up. Right around a hot lap here with Mantel Raphael. See if he can't go back in time. Spooling them gears down. Oh, a little slideways there. He's definitely putting the spurs to her now. What's it gonna be? Mantel Raphael, he's gonna try to make hay here. He's got to. He's only got 4 minutes and 22 seconds left. He's got to get it done right here, right now. Slow through the gears. Oh, what happens here? not going to get the traction he wants on those intermediate tires. Bad qualifying attempt here by Antel. Can he come out in time? I don't know. Oh, it's going to be close. We'll find out. Let's go on up. Mr. B stuck in gear here. Wow. So CJ in the pits right now. It looks like he just pitted. Well, no, that's not CJ. That's somebody else. That's Antel. CJ with a 152.87. South Bronx with a 157.61. Let's go on board with Ant. He's inside the pit. All right. So the only one out right now is P4. Oh, Eric Garcia to the top of the board. A snatch and grab from Eric. Oh, the California kid busting it out with a 149. Trying to go back in time early here in qualifying. Putting the stamp of approval with the Toro Rosso. Oh, Eric. Wow, on the intermediates. So maybe Antel was on to something, but it's Eric who capitalizes and shows the way and leads the way here. What a tremendous, tremendous upset there. Shocker for CJ. Sick Panda up now with a 150 snatch and grab as well. The two California kids up on top. Trust, it's getting exciting, my friend.
It's getting close, isn't it?
So Eric pulling over, letting some other drivers go by. Eric pretty happy with what he's got there. I think he should be. I think he's certainly. Oh, look at Rosta with a 149.810. Rosta, the Sasquatch Motorsports #1 driver, besting his #2 driver CJ BMX, who predicted a Renault win 1-2 tonight. I don't know if that's going to happen or not, but he certainly is not making it hard for CJ to call those predictions. A 149.810. Well done. Right on the heels of Eric. I tell you what, trust this kid right here, man. Ryan Wingate, Boise, Idaho, has just come to life this season. Man, I cannot tell you, he has just stepped it up his game, man. I mean, driving aggressive, super hard. Making passes, taking chances, just living it out of the box, man. I'm loving it. I'm loving watching this guy right here drive, man. It's fantastic. I'm watching a world champion being born, man. I know I am. That's what I'd say about you. Becoming racing more often. You know, you gotta come out. You gotta come out, Trust. You gotta come racing me, man. I'll say that about you all day long, bro. There it is, Sick Panda taking that spot away from Eric Garcia. Sick Panda, a 148. Oh no, 760. Ow! 149 for Eric, and Rosta, here he comes. What's he got cooking in the motorsport oven? Putting the spurs to her. Come on there, buddy. Doesn't look like he's got nothing here. Wow, he's coming in. That's it. It's all over with the crying. So who's got a chance? Here comes Robert. A 156.25. South Bronx in. Finish boy. He's going to try to do something this right on board with the fin. Crossing the stripe. He moves up. Oh no! Snatches it away at 148.684. Finish boy. Thunder and lightning. Pow! Striking with 33 seconds left. Woo! The Ferrari Scuderia on the top of the boards as it should be. There you go, folks. Ray Rawls, where are you, my friend? They're missing all the action here. Sick Panda, Mercedes, Eric Garcia, Toro Rosso, Renault, McLaren, Sauber. Oh no, what is up with that? I think Flies in a Williams. Oh no, I get that wrong. Flies in the other Sauber. Donnie Staubitz in the Mercedes, languishing in the back here. But Finish Boy just stuns the motorsports world here with a 148. What am I looking at here? 148, 6 something there. Whatever it is, it's faster. I can't see it. With the sky gray like that. Wow. So Finish Boy taking P1 qualifying, putting that in his pocket. What do you think about that, Trust?
That's pretty close, man.
He just came out from nowhere and just snatched that up there, man. Robert, he's done, I think. But it looks like Finish Boy stole the show unless Robert can come back. Robert has been known to do stuff like this. Here he comes. He's still hard on the gas. It's not like he's given up yet. Oh, it looks like he's Antel? What happened to Antel? What happened to Antel? We want to know. Inquiring minds want to know what happened to Antel Raphael. A Rocketeer wanting the big sponsorship from Parada for his real race card endeavors. Not faring well here for qualifying. Oh, look at that! Out of nowhere, before I talked, look at this, Trust. A 146 from Antel, 577. Flushed my mouth, that was soap. Finish boy being toppled off that top step. Put the Stogie out, buddy. Antel is here to play, dominating like a dog in heat. Ooh, man. Go get that. Put that in your back pocket. Wow. So who do we got? Donnie, Stavas, South Bronx, CJ, Rosta, Robert, Fenorio, Eric, Sick Panda, Finish Boy, and Antel. Those are our top 10. Yikes. I wonder who moves forward. Somebody does. I think it's the top 10. Wow. I tell you what, man, that has got to be some exciting stuff. If you don't like that, you're dead. Something's wrong with you. Oh, sorry. Even Ed likes this now, man. Come on now. So Antel snatching that away with a 146.577. Can you dig it, man? I thought he was done. Wow. He just came back and just shocked my mind. Blew my mind, man. He just blew my mind.
You there, Johnny?
I am.
I'm going to duck off, man. I'll let you
all right, man.
do your race.
Well, thank you, Truss. I
And
appreciate you coming in
I'll
here.
definitely catch up with you, man.
Absolutely, man. The door's always open. You know, you're one of the best, man. Come on down anytime you're ready.
Yeah, man.
All right. Well, there you go, folks. Truss, the man with the plan. All right, Antel Raphael taking the top step here. A 146.577. Finish boy, a 148. 684. Sick Panda 148.760, and Eric Garcia 149.606. Top 5 finishes off with Fenorio 149.741. Robert Rosta and the rest follow up. Q2 qualifying coming up next. Brought to you by Parada de la Strada and One, and of course Nautica. The rain continues to fall here as we say goodbye to our good compadre and amigo, Ed Pro. We lost our brother the other day. It's a shame. It's sad. We had a little service here earlier on, and wow. I can tell you, man, I'm not done crying yet. So with that said, we'll just watch the rain fall down. Who's going to be first out of the track? One of the prancing horses. There he goes, my boy. Finish, boy. Yeah, man. The Helsinki Hammer. Let's check him out. He's going to get it done here. He got those intermediates on. You know, he was looking, watching, paying attention here. Antel just came out of nowhere, man. Out of the depths. Like a big freaking, what do they call those things? The Kraken. And just snatched up the little Finish Boys P1 qualifying, Q1 qualifying spot. So who do we got here on the track? We got Camaro Junior Haas Motorsports. He made it. He definitely made it. Oh, okay, all the way down to P12. All right, excellent. We got 12 drivers on the track, so a couple did not. That's all right. They can chill out for a minute. Let's go back up here real quick and invite Mr. B back in here. Mr. B's interview was cut short, and we're gonna fix that right now. All right. So Dan, if you're out there, we just want to say thanks for keeping an eye on the audio. We'll get Mr. B back out here, and we'll see what we got going on. On board with Mr. Spectacular. of working his way around the track here. Let's see what we got going on here. Sorry about that. CJ coming in, actually. There he is right there, Mr. B.
You ready?
Yes, sir, we did. I want to go ahead and give you the opportunity to talk about our good buddy Ed Pro. Apparently, your audio was not captured, so not sure what happened here, but Dan is monitoring you now. Dan, if you can hear Mr. B, could we...
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you perfectly. I don't know if he can or not. I'm just waiting on a response from him. But Dan, if you can hear Mr. B, that'd be fantastic, and we can go ahead and talk to him and not omit him from our memorial to our good buddy. Yep, there it is. Good deal. So you're all good, Mr. B. Again, my apologies for I don't know what happened here, some kind of technical issue there, but apparently before the night is over, I wanted to get you in here, and now it's a perfect opportunity. Tell me first of all, what are weather conditions like out there? Obviously,
terrible.
it's wet.
They're terrible. Q1 was all in full wet, so it's hard enough running with no assist. Going full wets, it's terrible. It's like riding on ice.
Well, little B was saying, hey, no driving line, no nothing on there, but
yeah, we don't have a driving line. We always had a driving line on the corners.
Yeah, for the actual race.
Yes, we always have. That's whatever you can. I don't think you can change it now, but that's fine. I mean, I've run it enough that I can handle it. He can handle it. He's getting used to it.
Yeah. He did pretty well at qualifying. So
not really.
He's at two.
Him and I are in last place. So.
He's in P2 right now. Are you on the track right now?
I was. I just got off the talk. I didn't want to get disqualified.
Oh, well, my bad. Let me let you get back on the track there. But quickly, I know Ed was your friend. I know Camaro was pretty upset about that as well, man. Let me let you get back out there. 9 minutes to go. Briefly, just let me know what you're.
No, we'll deeply miss him. Like I was saying before, it's fun. It was fun to race with him because when he go up behind you, you'd hear a little snicker, and then he'd push you over, and he'd go. And we're just gonna miss that little snicker that he would give you as he came by you, gave you a little tap.
Absolutely, I agree with that 100%. Like I said, y'all could have been brothers, man. Y'all could have been neighbors, man. The way y'all guys carried on together. I know your son said he was pretty distraught about that, and I'm sure you are too. But let me get you back to qualifying, sir. Thank you again for coming up here. Really share it with me, and again forgive me for my errors, George. Thank you. But forgive me for my errors. Thank you again, Mr. B. Appreciate you.
No problem.
There you go, Mr. B. All the way from Florida. Florida. Doing his thing. Family Motorsports #1, now #2 driver. You're like a #2. So hurling through space and time with Eric Garcia. Eric, a newcomer to the Ministry of Speed. A full ministry member. Hasn't won yet, but I'm sure he will. Eric, a force to be reckoned with. Gonna bring it to the front here as we celebrate our good friend Ed Pro. I know Mackie, man. Oh, here it is. What I tell y'all, Eric Garcia stunning the motorsports world at 148.813. Ooh, man. I'll tell you what. Dan, why don't you come on in here, man? What you need to do is come on in here, man. Chat it up. Wow, so Eric just taking the field by storm here. Just going over with his partner. Partner in crime for an Oreo. I found these two together, plotting on taking over the world here. Oh, and he takes the top two at 148.058. Ooh, wow. Partner. I might put these two together as teammates. I think I got an open spot on the Toro Rosso, unless this guy doesn't want that. I don't know, but driving the pink Sahara Force India, taking it to the top step. out with Sick Panda, the SoCal kid. What's he got cooking in the oven of speed? A 152.17, that's his number. Let's see if he can improve. Breaking at the 100-foot mark. Woohoo, sliding him in. Yeah, baby, come on now. Does not improve his time. Uh-oh. A 152.12. We've seen Payne drive faster than Panda's getting around the track here. Fenorio still on the top step at 148. 059, a 148.814 from Eric. A 149.141 from Finish. Boy, that's your top three. Wow. Wow, look at Panda just working that wheel there. Looks like Camaro Jr. is not having a good day here. He's bringing it into the house here. 5 minutes and 52 seconds to go. CJ VMX at the bottom of the pack here. 2 minutes. Holy moly. We've seen galaxies form faster than CJ can get on the track. The old I'm having PS4 issues. Sure, yeah. So CJ on the intermediate tires, watching on YouTube. Well, there you go. Mackie Tan, he's my friend. Y'all know him, y'all love him. I know I do. He's got that cutest eyes and the dimpliest cheeks. And just oh yeah, my phone is off. Not off, but really watching it. Yeah, Mackie's pretty handsome guy. He's got some buttocks to die for. Sure he does. Sure he does. So, still on board with CJ. What's he got cooking? Here he goes. Oh, swinging it around. CJ does like those fat girls, so he doesn't complain. Ooh, does he go up? He does, just a little bit. Up to P5 at 149 to 888. Digging his way out. He's got 4 minutes and 8 seconds to go. So, the top three are in the house. Safe? I don't know. Here comes Anthony. Switching a fuel. Fiddling around there. Looks like he was back to fuel, but back down to lean. Oh, cuts the head off that corner, and does he get a? He got a penalty on that. Here he comes. He's in the house. Oh, he's gonna turn it in. Oof. Just working those brakes. Okay. It is not. So South Bronx taking a breather. Let's see who else is out. CJ wants another piece of the pie. It's not over yet. He's got 3 minutes. Antel could be plotting. He could be plotting. He's on his out lap. Rosa's on his out lap. Camaro's on his out lap. Oh, Fenor. He's coming out. Woohoo! Will Eric respond? Will Finish Boy respond? Will South Bronx come out? I don't know. Oh, CJ folding up like wet cardboard. He's going to come into the house here. 2 minutes and 29 seconds. That's all he's got. Ah. So here we go. On board now with Fenorio. Fenorio. Whoa, whoa. Still on his out lap. Watch out there, little B. There you go. Family Motorsports #1 driver. You the #1. I'm making their logo right now. It's a screaming eagle. hype about. Looks like Fenorio's got, whoa. Not happy on those super soft tires there, Fenorio. Bad move, Grasshopper. You're not so smart. I don't know. I think it's a little too early for that nonsense. I know what Ed Pro would say. Woo, still got some water coming off that bad boy. Eric not coming out. Finish Boy not coming out. Saw Bronx, he's in the house. CJ's in the house. On board now with a 2.6 man, the 2.36 man. He's on the intermediates. I think that's the best move. Does he move up? He does not. 149.865. Who's got him? His teammate, a 288. 100's off the mark. Costa's got another chance. 51 seconds left. This is his last lap. Sick Panda, he's done. Camaro Jr., here he comes. Hurtling through space and time. He blows it. Yikes. So Antel, he's on his out lap. I don't know. He's got 25 seconds. He's going to try to pull it off. He's going to try to topple Fenorio. We'll stay on board here with Antel. This is going to be a stunner. Ferrero Jr., he's out of the way. Good job. Oh, no. Put it in the wall. There we go. 3 minutes left. Antel crossing the stripe with just enough time. No, he's done. Does not get it done. Got stolen. Oh, didn't have enough time. Oh, unfortunate for Mr. Raphael. Mugged. So that's it, folks. Fenorio taking Q1 or Q2 qualifying, a 148.059. I think it's the top 10. Antel does get in. I guess that's all he wanted. Robert and Donnie, they're out. They're back in the bus, sucker. Ooh, man. So there you have it. Go sing a song. They call it Mackie 10. Mackie 10, he's my friend. Mackie 10. Mackie 10, he's my friend. Mackie 10. Mackie 10, he's my friend. Sponsored by I Love Sausage. Mackie 10. Oh, whoa, look at that. Ooh, a 145.454. What did I tell y'all earlier on that if anybody could come from the back, it's that man right there, Robert CCS, just putting the kibosh on Fenorio, who blew it on those super soft tires a little bit too early. What in the name of Sam Hill has happened here? Judas Priest, Jesus Christ, and Barrett Jackson. Wow. Or was it Stonewall Jackson? What did I say, Barrett Jackson? Oh, you're like a race car. You'll buy a race car. Well, there you have it, folks. Antel, 11th. Didn't make Q1 qualifying. Womp, womp, womp. Little B and Mr. B all the way into Q1. Put your hand in their hat. Go figure that out. Look at my two Rocketeers, Antel Raphael, Donnie Staubitz, out of the mix. Man, can you go figure that? I can't even imagine that. I don't even know what to say. Where's Fly High? He's not in. He's not in here. He quit. Uh-oh, that's a little tough there. Well, that's how it stands, folks. That's how it stands. Wow, Robert just snatch and grab. It's on. The rain has stopped, but the tears have not. Q1 or Q3. There he is, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to be Mackie 10. He's my friend. He showed up after all. Mackie, I tell you what. A wonderful battle here for qualifying, man. I can't tell you, man. This is big stuff here. Big trouble in Little China. Oh my god. I'm from the future. 10 minutes from the future. Future. Cars are taking the track here. Let's see her. Finish boy, Camaro. Actually, no, Camaro. Mr. B, CJ. What's that? You can't hear me online? Oh, you can't hear you? You gotta share your voice. Share your voice. Well, that's cool. If you want to go watch the stream, that's fine. I don't want you to stress the system if you're not connected. So out on the track right now with 10 minutes and 43 seconds. I tell you what, I'm gonna grab me something to eat here. Something to drink. I'll be right back. Give me a minute. We will go racing shortly. 1 second.
Hello. Right, while he's gone, we'll discuss the importance of that, the second part of qualifying being wet. Normally, whatever tyre you use will set your fastest time running quali. 2 is what you'll start the race with, but obviously now they can choose, which is going to make the pit strategy critical. Will you choose the harder tyre and go for a one-stop race? Or do you gamble on there not being a safety car? Personally, look at this motley crew that's in there at the moment. I think I'd gamble on there being a safety car. I'd probably start on the softest tyre I could. We need to find out what happened to Antel in Quali 2 as well, man. My money was in for pole. noticed they've now got rid of that little bit of gravel on the entrance to the pit lane that destroyed Lewis Hamilton's rookie season World Championship chances. Denying him he should have 5 world titles now. I mean, I'm sure Johnny would love that because Lewis Hamilton's one of his favourite drivers.
Sorry about that. You know,
I know
go ahead. I'm sorry.
I know he says he doesn't like him, but I've been in Johnny's bedroom and he's got posters of Lewis Hamilton everywhere, topless, everything.
What are you talking about?
Oh, just your love for Lewis Hamilton.
Oh my God! You guess the quickest way to find yourself off my stream.
they've just got rid of that. I noticed they got rid of that gravel trap on the entrance to the pit lane that destroyed him getting his championship in his first ever season.
Yeah.
But yeah, I said that when I came over to your place, your bedroom's like a shrine to him. It was a bit creepy, to be honest.
That's ridiculous. Well, I tell you what, before this ends here, quickly, what's the thing you're gonna miss most about it?
You know, it was just you knew what you got with him. Yeah, I mean, I come across a bit of a character, but he was right on my wavelength. When you tapped him out, you know, I mean, I've had a couple of run-ins with, say, like Mr. B and things, and I know I wind him up sometimes when I bump into him. On the first lap, first corner of a 2-hour race, and you have a crash, and Ed would laugh, you know? And it was just like that thing with the, when I cheated to beat him, rather than be annoyed, he was gutted he hadn't cheated as well, you know? And whenever we came within close proximity, I knew we would tap at some point. It doesn't matter, even if we tried to be clean, we couldn't. It was like our cars were positive and negatively charged. You know, it was always fun. It was always banter, you know, and yeah, I thoroughly enjoyed racing, but he will be sadly missed. You know, and I'm sure that when you told me, I was shocked, yeah, unbelievably shocked. You know, I think there's very few people that I race with online. A lot of ministry members. I mean, there's you, yourself, Roster, JB definitely as well. You know, a few others in the list that I would have liked to have met in person. You know, and I probably will. You know, make a point of it. And he was definitely on there on that list. So yeah, it's just a shame. Yeah. So.
I hear you. Well, well said, my friend. Well said. But as the track has dried, the times have picked up here. Looks like CJBMX taking the top step here at 133.734. Finish boy right behind him, 134.191. Fenorio not able to rebound from that stunning quick lap in the wet there. 134.782. Sick Panda, 134.791. The top 4 in a 134 bracket. I mean, Jesus, Mary, and Joseph. That is absolutely ridiculous. Actually, the top, second through 4th.
Well, I want to see CJ do well. I mean, he's a fellow Brit, and
CJ definitely a rocketeer. It's definitely can get it done here. Eric Garcia coming up the top here, 135.107. Robert at 135.97. Sorry.
What happened to Antel in Quali 2?
I don't know what happened to Antel. Speaking of which, why don't you send him an invite, see if he comes up here. See if we can get him.
I didn't.
Yeah, that's what I thought too. Let me see if I can get him up here real quick here. Yeah, let's find out here what's going on with.
Wet. Qualified Quali 2, they can start on any tire they want, which is now going to make the pit strategy like crucial. But do you trust the boys? Because if you went for a harder compound tyre, you could probably do one stop, go long on your first stint.
Right.
Do you trust these boys not to pull out a safety car in 15 laps?
I hope they don't, man. I hope they don't. Here he is right here. Antel, what the devil happened to you? We thought you were going to come out. You stunned us with the Q3 stolen. I mean, you just snatch and grab there, man, on that qualifying. What happened here on Q2?
Bit of poor organization, really. It kind of sucks to say, but it is what it is, really. We came out just simply too late. We missed it by a couple of seconds.
We saw that, yeah.
To get our last lap in, so... well,
it's your crew
my own fault is... Yeah.
You gotta blame somebody.
They left the tools on charge a bit too late, so...
The race driver is never at fault. It's always the
Yeah.
car or the pit crew. We know.
Yeah.
Well, we were curious. Okay, so driver error there. So Antel, the great Antel,
Well,
not performing up to par here, but I'm sure we will see him come up to the front during the actual race conditions here. We still got lots of drivers.
I had you for pole, Antel, to be honest.
Yeah, I was up 2 seconds in Q3, so I was really stoked with that, but didn't really, because my pace around, it sucks, because seeing times now, my pace on dry is usually a 30, 32 flat, revolves around the 32 flat, so seeing those times really is a bit daunting, but...
Hey,
what it is. Now you've got the choice of, what tyre are you going to start on? Now you've got the choice, you're going to try and go long first stint, or...?
We'll see. It'll probably be a coin toss, but it looks like we'll go on faster compound, so...
Woo! Well, I tell you what, man, you got a lot to contend with if you're going to be fighting your way to the top 10. CJ, Fenorio, Finish Boy, Panda,
I'm
Eric,
confident since
Robert.
after last race I've managed to come back from a first lap mishap, changing the wing and whatnot, going a long stint, so, and I came out second, so...
There you go. Oh, yeah, we remember
I'm not this confident, so I've got quite a bit of toss, but...
I think you can manage, my friend. If anybody can, you can. Whoa, on board now.
It's gonna make. It's like I'm gonna compare this to Hamilton and Patel having a first corner incident and spending the rest of the race overtaking people. That's what it's gonna be like watching Antel this evening.
I can't wait. I'm gonna ride on board with him several times tonight. So Antel, I hope you give us a good show, buddy. But we're winding it up here. Qualifying is done. CJ BMX taking the pole position. 133, 348. There you have it, folks. Fenorio with a 134.049. Finish Boy with a 134.191. Panda with a 134.791. Eric with a 134.865. That's like a country song, man. Holy smoke. Top four guys, well, actually 4 guys in the top 5 have 134s. Then it moves on down. 6th and 7th at 135. South Bronx P6 at 135.385, and of course Robert with a 135.444. Rostel 136, Camaro with a 138, and Mr. B in the pits. So the only one who has a shot would be Fenorio, but I don't think he does. But CJ BMX taking pole here in the Chinese Grand Prix, not practicing with us very often during the week. Pole dancing obligations, of course, for CJ. But here he is tonight, certainly holding on to pole position. He likes that pole. Yeah. CJ taking that top step, taking pole. And, of course, obviously, fast lap, 133.348. Dan, I tell you what, man, this is going to be a handful of race tonight, man. I wish you were out there. This
Top 2 times are pretty close.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I mean, I would have been running around with JB for sure, but
yeah, well, Mr.
I'm gutted to have missed it. But
you got your boys out there, Nigel Banks and a couple other guys out there were messaging you, about tonight's race.
Yeah, man.
So you had your fans out there. Unfortunately, Mackie 10 not able to run with us. Engine failure on that car. Looks like electronic failure on that machine.
Ed got the last laugh, didn't he?
Ed got the last laugh, yeah. Ed jimmied with some of the wires there on Mackie's car and couldn't get him out on the track tonight.
F1 has never played up the whole time I've had it until the day of his memorial race. And he's like,
I know, right? What the heck, man?
Long time plan.
I gotta tell you, man, that is all Ed, man. I tell you what, that is all Ed Pro. If y'all didn't know Ed Pro, oh my God, y'all missed a genuine human being. That is.
I'll talk to you boys after the race.
All right, man. Good luck to Antel. He's going out tonight. He's gonna try to bring it home. Antel, you need to get that sponsorship, buddy. Go get him.
We fighting my way for it.
There you go. Right. Go get him, brother. Go get him. So there you have it, folks. CJ BMX on the top step. A 133.348. Finish Boy at 133.372. Just a shade slower. Oh my Lord. Force India in P3. Look at this front row, man. Renault, Ferrari, Force India, Mercedes, Toro Rosso, Sauber, McLaren. Wow. Haas. Whoa, man. All the way down. Just a mix of cars, man. These guys are just going to bring a fantastic race all the way around. Guys, we're about to go lights out. Dan, are you excited? I know I am.
Yeah, man, I'm looking forward to this. It's gonna be a
There you
great
go.
race. I think Antel being at the back has really spiced it up.
I think it's going to be great. I think it's going to be great for a lot of people to see how well our ministry drivers conduct themselves under these
I mean,
conditions.
there's two good overtaking points on this track. I mean, going, believe it or not, the outside of turn one is one of the best because it's such a long sweep. You don't actually brake. You get to the end of the straight and just lift, change down the gears as you're going around the corner. But if you stick to the outside where there is plenty of grip, you're at the inside for the sharp turn two.
I hear you. Well, again, I agree with you 100%. It looks like the drivers are making their final adjustments here, checking up and greening up as we get ready to go racing. Lights out in 20 seconds. Father, in the name of Jesus, we just ask for a blessing upon our friend Ed Pro, who has gone to your home tonight, or actually last week, Friday. We just ask that you allow him in your gates, Father. Bring us the friendship and camaraderie that we so deservedly want. Thank you again for all your blessings. And thank you for CJ putting him on the pole. Here we go. Lights out here for the Chinese Grand Prix and the Ministry of Speed's F1 edition. Oh, what do we got going on here? We got cars slow. The Mercedes with a horrible start. That's Donnie Stoppins in the back there. And Sick Panda going wide. Oh, just a little argy-bargy as CJ gets a little squirty there on the outside. Not sure what's going on here. It's pandemonium, but Finish Boy taking an early lead here, followed by Eric Garcia, then Antal Rafael. How did he come back from the top, from the back? Holy smoke. He did it. Whatever, he's up to second now, moving Eric out of the way. A little bit of bumping and grinding back here. Oh, boy, that's CJ, and one of the Mercedes here, that's Panda. Looks like Eric falling back here. Oh, whoa, Panda holding on to it. There's Donnie Stoppins right behind him. We got the two the two Renaults back to back. Not anymore. Fenorio's broken them up. Out of the front, it's Antel to the front, taking Finish Boy. Oh, here they go. It's a drag race down the back straightaway here.
That didn't take him long, did it?
No, it did not. Oh, he's not going to take too kindly to this. Finish Boy's taking that spot back. He goes wide. He holds him off for the time being. It's a drag race down to turn the last corner here. Oh, we got somebody off there. It's Torosa. Looks like Eric. Caution's out in sector 3. Eric Garcia in the back here. What has happened to the great Eric? He's coming in. Unfortunate for Eric. Didn't see what happened there. I hope he's okay. Looks like all the bits and pieces were still on that machine, but he's probably got some suspension damage. Here we go in the back here with Mr. Who is this? We're on board with Camaro Jr. He's on P11, 2 seconds back from P10. The big man, Mr. B, the other Family Motorsports driver. They're holding up 10th and 11th. Rosta 236 down to P9 in the Renault. Donnie Stoppins up to P8. Wonder what happened with Donnie here. He's not having a good run. Not exactly where I wanted Donnie to be, but there's Donnie now. I tell you what, Mackie. Wow. Kind of hard to comment when I'm flying around like that.
Well, it's kind of hard for it to commentate. I'm about, because my live stream's 10 seconds behind.
Yeah,
so
I hear you. I hear you, brother. Mackie Tan trying to do the best he can.
I'll fill in with any technical garbage you want to know. And the strategies, I'm your man.
I hear you, right? We need any kind of stats or technical information. We got the man right here.
I'm looking at the sidewalls now. I mean, they're all pretty much running the same compound. Expecting an early safety car, I mean, would it be the wise choice?
It's possible, yeah, exactly. I agree with you 100% here.
I think Finn is running less downforce than Antel. I mean, you see Antel so much. He's quick in the corners, but Finn's got him on the straights. So yeah, it should be interesting.
Let's go back up with these two guys here. Let's go on board with Antel here. Antel down to P2, 8 seconds, 8100s back, 85 100s back. What am I saying here?
tenths.
Tenths. Duh. Spit it out, Johnny. I missed class that day. So let's
And
go.
every
Let's
day
go to cockpit
thereafter.
view here and see what's going on here. Ooh, Anto, just a little sporty in the draft of Finish Boy here. It's possible it could be the other way around. It could be that Anto has a little. Well, I know Anto doesn't really like too much downforce on his machine. And neither does
Yeah,
Finn.
I've seen some of Finn set up. Finn, for me, Finn runs like a Monza setup at Monaco.
What a save! Oh, you're gonna see this right here. Oh my lord, Antel almost knocked up Pretty off that car as he came out of one of the corners there, taking a little bit too much of that curb. Oh my gosh.
That's what you call getting on the power a little bit early.
Just a little bit early there. Yeah, I would agree with you 100% there. Putting the spurs to her right here in the DRS zone, but I have not seen the DRS flag fly open yet. Have you?
I think no. I think the thing that makes Finn so quick is that Antel's a quick driver. There's no doubt about it. But he doesn't make mistakes. Finn is just never makes mistakes. He's just bang lap after lap, consistent.
That is. I have to agree with you again on that point right there, because this man, I have watched him race 1,000 laps, 100,000 laps, and he could hit each one of them pretty much the same every time. I mean, it's just ridiculous. If I was a gambling man, I would put my money on this man again to win the championship. But again, with the likes of Ray out of the way now, it could be anybody's. It could be anybody's mix here. It could be Antel. It could be CJ. It could be Donnie if Donnie gets this thing dialed up and dialed in right. It could be Robert. We saw Robert just come out of nowhere and just take a qualifying session. So I mean, hell, it could be Little B. It could be anybody. I mean, the Fenorio, Eric Garcia. If Eric can pull it out here. On board now with Eric. He's in the back, 20 seconds to the rears here in P12 behind Mr. B. Only 2 seconds behind Mr. B.
It'll be interesting to see how long they make the tyres last. Because Finn's quite aggressive on the tyres. He's got a very smooth driving style, but he's so heavy on the brakes. Or should I say, good on the brakes. He really does wear out his front tyres quite quickly. So it'd be interesting to see if Ansel can sort of drag out his tyres. He seems to be spinning up the rears quite a lot.
Well, he's definitely in the DRS zone now. He's about to make a pass on Finish Boy. He's got it. He's putting the spurs to her now. He's definitely in the DRS zone. He's taking it wide on the outside. Oh, what's he going to do? Antel's on the soft reds. Oh, they both lock him up. They slide him into the corner there. Antel goes wide. Oh, where's Finn? Oh, my Lord.
Finn's on the soft. Finn's on the yellow banded tyre.
That's right. Finn's on the soft. Wow, it looks like Finn definitely could not recover from that. Antel taking that spot. Here comes Finn. In hot pursuit of him is going to be CJ BMX with us. Oh, boy.
Antel should have about half a second to 8/10 of a second a lap advantage on them tyres. But he's going to have to pit probably 8 to 10 laps earlier.
I'm sure he will. And to top it off, I don't know if Finn's going to like that move that Antel made. That was a little bit aggressive there, diving into that corner there. Looked a little kamikaze to me, but I'm not quite sure how that played out, as we could not see it. I wasn't fast enough to see that action. Wow. But Finn is not giving up. There he is right there. In hot pursuit, obviously, of Antel Raphael. There's CJ right on the heels of Finish Boy. In South Bronx. Oh boy, Anthony coming out of nowhere.
I think if we don't get a safety car within the first 15 laps, I think Finn has pulled a master stroke running that soft tyre. Everyone else is on the super softs.
Don't count out the man behind him though. He's on the same compound. CJ BMX, an endurance racer, he can get it done. He can definitely get it done. Teaming up with David Griffin and a couple other yahoos. Oh, look at that move there by CJ. Oh no, he's not on the same tire. He's on the super softs. Woo, gets a squirty there. South Bronx right on the back bumper there. Let's go down and check that battle out. Oh boy, down on the front straightaway here. Antel with a fast lap here, 138.464. Red Bull Racing on the super soft tires. So CJ and South Bronx chasing down Finish Boy. Ooh, South Bronx with a great entrance to that corner there. Let's see if he gets an even better exit. He does. Oh, he stays right there on a CJ. I think he's just biding his time here, Dan. I think he's just waiting for the right opportunity, and he's just going to take his lunch money.
I mean, he's just far enough back for the draft not to be killing him. You know, if you're anything with, if you're within half a second, you start getting really nasty understeer and things.
The front end just wants to wash away.
Yeah. You can see he's not fighting the steering. He's so smooth with that steering wheel as well. Obviously the opposite to my driving style.
Oh yeah, I'd be all over the place. I'd be fighting, I'd be jerking on that wheel left and right. So Finish Boy trying to run for his life here, trying to run down Rafael. Antel, I can't even spit that out.
CJ needs to get past Finish Boy on his tyres.
He does.
He's running the super soft. He needs to get in front and get a good 5, maybe 10 seconds. You know, he needs to really pull it out. I mean, Antel's doing the right thing now because the advantage he's gaining on these tyres, he'll lose when they swap because obviously they've got to run different compounds.
There you go. Antel definitely needs to make hay right now. On board now with Fenorio. Fenorio ended up.
This is really compromising CJ's race has been compromised at the moment, been stuck down thin.
Yeah, he sure is. He sure is.
But the closer he gets, the less grip he has.
Yeah, it's breaking away. You can see that. Oh, he's making a move on Finn now. But we're on board with Fenorio on P5 as he's watching the battle unfold in front of him here. He could be picking up spots here if these two get together, a Finish Boy and CJ. Maybe collect South Bronx. Fenorio could find himself in the catbird seat here. Oh boy. So right behind Fenorio is going to be Sick Panda, Robert CCS, using the whole track and then some. Donnie Staubitz. Wow, Donnie way back here in P8. Rosta in P9. Camaro Jr. Whoa! He spins it around here, looping it around here. Cautions out. Camaro Jr. backing up and getting it back on the track here. Oh boy.
Here just comes one tire out on that artificial grass stuff. They're done him.
Yep. So here comes Eric Garcia. He's going to try to make some moves here. Unfortunate that Eric got caught up in the early turmoil there. I'm not sure what happened, but Eric, a very soft-spoken individual. But whoa, dives in there. Camaro Jr. trying to close the door on him, but not able to do it. I hope that's not the start of something. Whoa, really aggressive there.
That was from a long way back, man.
Wow. What are your thoughts on that there, Dan?
He was in a different area code when he started that move.
Oh, there it is! Over and under. C'est la vie. He's gone. Wow.
Yeah, I think Camaro got that wrong 2 corners before. He got the first corner, got it wrong, and it's like a pendulum effect. It throws wider and wider and wider as you go through the bends.
So Donnie Staubitz making a move here on Robert CCS, Mr. Spectacular versus the Buffalo Bomber. On the inside, on the outside. Woo, man! Just twisted through the twisty bits here. Turn 1, turn 2, and turn 3, and turn 4, and this spaghetti of turns right here. Oh boy, but Robert holding off the iRacing Rocketeer.
Yeah, Donnie had to lift, and I think that lost him traction.
He certainly did.
Yeah. Hit
oh, there it is on the inside. Oh, he takes that move. Ooh, takes that spot away. Donnie Staubitz living up to his name here. Moving forward and moving fast. 5 seconds back off P6. The Panda Man, who's 10 seconds off Fenorio in P5. And then it's less than a second separating 3rd, 4th, and 5th. Wow, man. I tell you what, man, this thing's about to give me a heart attack. Wow. Look at these guys right here, man. 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, all back to back to back. Beating and banging on each other, man. Oh, boy. Look at this. Here we go. Fenorio definitely in the DRS zone now. What's he going to do with South Bronx? South Bronx got to take that defensive line. No blocking allowed here in F1. Fenorio decides not to do it. He's just going to hang tight here and just bide his time, thinking that somebody in front of him maybe make a mistake. What do you think the strategy is here, Dan?
Oh,
there it is!
Yeah,
there it is!
It's
Sorry about that. But who was that back there in the Mercedes? It looked like either Sick Panda or Donnie Stobbits. Somebody back there. Who was that, Panda?
I think so.
Let's find out. Why don't you just go look, Johnny? It is Sick Panda.
You got to remember, I'm from the part. I'm telling you 10 seconds
the past and
delay.
10 of the future. What
You
did
start screaming about it. I'm like, what's happening? What's happening?
Oh no, Donnie Stobbits in the wall. It is Donnie Stobbits who's having issues here. What the name? Oh my lord. He's got all his tires and pieces on here. What has happened to iRacing's Rocketeer? Donnie Stobbits
The
wadding
thing
it
is,
up.
as well with this game is when you go on the grass, it's not like you can just come back on right go. You've got maximum grip. The arse end doesn't get any traction for about the next 20 seconds. It's a pig. Look at him, he's all over the place. It's a pig to drive. As soon as you get on the grass, the tyre temperatures drop, you pick up a little bit of debris, you think you've cleared it, give it a bit of a wiggle, you're fine. It's not, the tyre temperatures drop. You haven't got any traction for about the next half a lap. It destroys your car.
Yeah, I bet it's a horrible thing. I've done a little bit of racing since I've got back on behind the wheel, but nothing as far as developing any kind of a feel for the car or debris on the track. But thanks for or debris on the tire. But thanks for lacing me up on that because I would not have known. I'd have hit on the gas like an idiot and put somebody else out. Whoa, Rosta 236 Sasquatch Motorsports #1 driver. You will make a big mistake. You drive a too faster. Is he gonna come in? He does not. He stays out using the whole track and then some. Rosta trying to put the spurs to her. Moving forward, moving fast. Can he do something here? P8 3.4 double five back from Robert.
I don't know what the weather forecast is for this race, but this is one man who I will put my money on in the wet.
Robert around here in turn one. I think these tires are falling off already, Mackie. 10 laps of 56 in. I think these tires are definitely falling off.
Yeah.
All right. Well, again,
just because of our race experience we've had, I like to think I'm pretty competent in the wet. But Roaster is one guy I've never been able to catch. Not even close to F1 in the wet. I think if it rains here, that he's got a podium on.
He's definitely got his wet weather game laced up here. A special shout out to, of course, and one Nautica Parada della Strada, and of course Forgiven Ministries. We haven't forgot about them either. Always a pleasure, always a fun to have ourselves associated with such quality people. Six Gun Johnny and Mackie 10 in the booth tonight with the Chinese Grand Prix. Our memorial service to Ed Pro, our brother, our friend, our amigo. Went to go see Jesus.
The man, the legend.
Hated F1. And started F1 in the rain. Another one of his favorite things, not. So, with that said, I will be right back. 2 seconds. Give me 1 minute. 2 seconds, huh?
If his 1 minute is actually 2 seconds, then you know what his 12 inches is, don't you? Trojan Mini, snug fit.
Hurtling through space and time is going to be Robert CCS. Did he get anywhere faster? Nope. Still in P7. Let me change the view here. My bad. Where are we going to go? Let's go up to the front here. Talk to this man right here, Antel Raphael. 7 seconds in front of Finish Boy. On the super soft tires, he's going to stay out. And Finish Boy pit.
Go back. Go
where?
Is it Finn or Bronx? You just went through.
On Bronx?
I don't know. One of them just had the white bands on the inside of the tire. They just had it off.
There we go. On board now with Funorio. South Bronx, Finish Boy. This is going to be fourth, third, and second.
Yeah, if someone goes off the track again and comes back on, because obviously you run a lot of camber, the tyres get a band of dirt around them that stays there for about probably a quarter of a lap. So I didn't quite see who it was that had the band around him. I mean, they just had a big off.
Oh. Well, it's not this man right here. He's still out.
Well, CJ's had something going on. He's 16 seconds down now, is it? 18 seconds down.
Sure is. CJ BMX here. We're on board now with him. Let's take a look. I don't see anything on his tires here. But again, it could be a little late here. It could have already knocked off.
He's running the softs.
He's on the yellow banded tires, correct.
I think he must have pitted.
CJ with a fast lap here, a 137.365 on the yellow bands. Whoa, can you dig it?
Yeah, they're new. I think he's pitted.
He must have pitted, yes sir.
It's a 20-21 second pit stop. Including all of the driving and driving out on this track, so he's in good shape.
He's got his work cut out for him though. Yeah, you're sure right. He is in good shape, but he's still got to get around these jokers up here.
That's if he's pitted. I don't know if he's pitted. If he hasn't pitted, he's screwed. He's 17 seconds down.
No, he did because he was on the reds.
Yeah.
So South Bronx still hanging tough on the third step. I'm liking it. We can thank South Bronx for many things, of course, but more importantly, we can thank him for helping bring the likes of Nautica and Han 1 on board with us.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, South Bronx definitely a class act. Finn stays out. South Bronx stays out. DRS is open.
A lot of locking up now on the red banded tyres. I think their days are pretty much numbered.
I would think so too. 14 to 56. How long can you go on these things?
I would say 14.
In other words, we're pretty much at the end of their life here.
Yeah.
Marinello got this boy out here right now. Rio 1974 not joining us here tonight in Vegas for the World Championship of Pole Dancing, where he is the #1 contender for the win tonight. Besting the likes of
the midget lady class.
The midget lady class, that's right. and the over 260 class. Height requirements are 3'11". So
and this is the spandex round.
This is the spandex round. This is the T-back round. The T-back round. Ah, you're a horrible man, Dan. Horrible man.
You think that's horrible? You don't know the picture I've got in my head.
Rio 1974, sponsored by Parada de la Strada.
I'll never look at him the same again.
I'll never look at Rio the same way again. Parada thinking about putting their sponsorship for said midget pole dancer, 260-pound plus midget pole dancer. Oof. Winner in the spandex, T-back, and of course ass
260-pound midget in a thong is not a good sight.
It T-backs pole dancing. All right, yeah, here you go. Wow, an Oompa Loompa to say the least.
Yeah, no need for fake tan, he's already orange.
Oh my god. So South Bronx trying to wind up these two jokers right here in front of him. South Bronx chasing down Finish Boy and Antil Rafael. That's Finish Boy right there in front of him.
Finn's just lost another second on that lap.
I'm telling you, man. I don't know
man.
what his problem is, dude. He just falls back. Is it those tires or what? Let's see here. What is Antil?
Well, I know you've got about.
Donnie Stavich
You could probably do half a second a lap on the soft tire over the super soft tire.
So Donnie Stavich picking up a penalty here, 3-second penalty, crossing the, I guess cutting corner or something there, but multiple track warnings. So Big D not having a good time in China. Caution's out, sector 1 and sector 2. What's going on here? Got somebody around here, I'm sure. Let me scroll through here pretty quick here. Looks like Robert. Whoa, 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 Robert! Oh no! What is going on with this man right here? As Mr. Spectacular knocking the pretty off this thing.
That's what I mean. When you go off, your tyres have had it. He's got on the power too early. It's incredibly difficult to keep this thing in a straight line after having off on the grass.
Look at Robert. He's holding on to it. Good job, Robert. There, letting the leaders go by. Trying to keep it under power. Bring it to the house here. There's the pits right there. So Robert going to try to bring it to the house here.
Yeah, I think them banded tyres, I think they've had it.
I think so too. I think he has done cooked the goose on those things. Woo-hoo-hoo! Whoa! Holy moly, watch this. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Look at the leaders just buzzed by Robert here. Robert just doesn't know which direction to go here. Wow. Holy moly, man. Holy moly.
I said to see Robert a lap down in 16 laps.
I have not ever seen that ever happen at all. Wow. So go figure that out, man. I cannot. But Robert is dropping like a stone. Eric's moved up from last to 9th now. Donnie Stavich still holding firm to 8th spot. Roast up. Magnificent job from this driver here in P7. Sick Panda, not where he wanted to be in P6. Flonorio, after a great qualifying session, finds himself in P5. CJ BMX, after taking pole, finds himself down to P4.
CJ has taken 5 seconds out of the leader in the last 4 laps.
Who did that?
CJ. CJ's gone from 17. CJ's gone from 19 seconds behind to 12 seconds down.
So right behind CJ. Whoa, 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 whoa. There he goes right there. CJ almost getting held up. Mr. Spectacular, he's coming in now. Big damage on that
Antel's in the pits.
Yeah, he's in now. So he's in, whether he likes it or not.
Now, does Antel get out before CJ? That's the question.
Let's find out. Let's go on board now with CJ. Oh, there's Antel. Tell you what, let's go on board with Antel. Looking back, there's CJ. No, let's go back with CJ. That's going to be a better view. My bad. What are you doing, Johnny? Well, here we go. Woo! CJ just getting scored down the exit there. No, we're on board now with CJ. We're going to hold it right here. Not going to switch around too much there, Dan. Sorry about that. Back on board now. CJ looks like Antel just blasting off, man. CJ just can't get it wrapped around here. Why is this car ghosting?
Yeah.
Not sure.
I don't know.
Where CJ is on.
My guess is he's had to pause it for some reason. He's losing time hand over fist.
Must be, yeah. I know he wasn't feeling well. CJ left the party. Oh, so he wasn't here.
Yeah, he might have disconnected.
Possible. Well, we'll come back and check that out.
The good thing about this game is you reconnect and reload the game. It will give you your driver back in the race.
I hope so. He needs it back.
But up until that point, he's losing just 3 seconds a lap.
Oh, after all that time he was gaining. Unfortunate, man. Boo, boo, and boo. Is he back in? On board now with Rosa's teammate. After P9, 26 is back from Eric. Eric Garcia after a rough and tumble first lap there. Not sure what happened there. We'll talk to Eric later here, but Robert on his out lap. He's coming out of the pits now. Mr. Spectacular had a bad chain of events here. Brought him into the pits really slow. Looks like he had a long time inside the pits there. But, yeah. Where we
I
going
think
now?
Robert may have been carrying some damage.
Yeah, I'm sure he did. Let's go on board now with Family Motorsports #1 driver. You #1 here in China. Little B. You got a Little B. Little B. The Rice Man, they call him here. Mr. Saki. Geisha girls all around.
CJ's just been taken by Faleria, so
CJ falling like a stone. Dropping like a stone.
Buster's just passed Donnie.
What the devil was going on here? Whoa, whoa, Roast almost put it in the wall. My Lord. He got excited. He passed the great Donnie Stobbins Antel with a fast lap of 136.262. Red Bull Racing on the Super Soft. You're like a Super Soft. What is going on with the Stobbatier here? I don't know what's up with Donnie, but he is not where he needs to be. And that's in the front row with that Mercedes. Here he comes on Rosta. He's making us some time here. Come on, Rosta. Pulls away from Donnie on those straightaways there. But Donnie just dives in deep. Catches right back up there. I love this back view, man. This is just amazing stuff.
Yeah.
Look at Rosa just pulls away. Bye.
He short shifts through the gears to stop the wheel spin. Clever driving.
Listen to the radio. Whips it around there, but look at Donnie, man. Oh, Donnie's just having trouble turning that thing, man. What is up with the Stobbins? I guess his car must be has some damage or something. I'm not sure.
Either that or the tires are just shot.
Let's go on board with Donnie.
I don't think you've gone.
Donnie's on the Reds.
Yeah, he's still running the original tires, I think. These boys at the back are going long on this thing.
Oh yeah, for sure. 19 of 56 down. Parada della Strada and one Nautica. They ride on board with us. Ministry of Speed brought to you by, of course, me, Six Gun Johnny, in the booth here with Dan Mick Moran. Of course, y'all know him as Mackie-10. He's my friend, Mackie-10. Mackie, I tell you what, man, this has got to be some pretty good stuff here, man. Qualifying was dynamite. Of course, the race is even better. What are your thoughts on tonight's fun and festivities? And what the hell's happened with your damn internet, man? I'd be calling the law. Right
it's not the internet, it's the place. I went to do a bit of practice earlier on F1 and it said it was corrupted. I had to delete it and reload it, so I did that.
That's Ed Pro on the
I turned it on tonight. Yeah, I'm telling you it is, man. It's never given me a problem until tonight's race, and he's like, "Hey, remember all them times you stuck me in a wall, motherfucker?"
so courtesy
I
of Ed
believe it. I do believe it. Yeah, man. He's had the last laugh. Fair play, man.
That's it. Fair play, man. Well, there you go, man. Ed Pro getting the.
I've been looking forward to this race all week. You know, just it'll be a good race, good people. You know, in the face of unhappiness, you can put a smile on people's face. You know. You know, the drivers enjoy it. I'm sure his family will enjoy hearing what's been said about the good man, and you know, it's just it's one of them. And yeah, I would have loved to have taken part, but I mean, I'm enjoying being in the booth. It's nice. It's nice to get a different aspect on it.
No, yeah, definitely, man. Well, so Robert looks like he's out here. He's got an X on his name here. Not sure what's up with Robert, but it looks like he's done for the evening. He has definitely put the X on his name here. As Eric Garcia, or who is this? Yeah, that is Eric. Works his way right through Robert and up to P7. So Eric not on the mix yet.
Can drive straight through him.
Rosta right behind Eric, trying to get around here. Oh man!
Go to Antel. Go to Antel in second.
Antel making a move on finish, boy. Oh, he's on the inside. Finn trying to fight him off. He gets it.
Finn hasn't pitted yet.
Finn has not pitted yet, so Finn needs
Antel was pitted and gone back onto Superstocks, which means he has to pit once more.
Yeah, he's going to have to.
Which tells me I'm going to expect rain. I haven't seen it, but if he stayed on the same compound tyre, which is the faster compound,
yeah,
I'll expect rain.
Oh boy. Well, Ed Pro, you know, I know you used to say that I always had control of the weather, man. I don't. But I tell you what, if you do, let's make this interesting, brother. Bring on some rain, man. Let's see what we got going on. That'd be fantastic, man. We'd surely like to see some interesting battles here with the wet weather compounds.
But that would make sense if Finn went for the slightly harder compound. He's trying to stretch it out until the rain gets here. So he only does one stop, which will put him and Antel bang on track at the same point.
Bang on track. I like that, man. That could
he's 2 seconds a lap quicker now, Antel. Finn's tyres are shot.
Look at the way he's just wheeling that thing around here, man. He's just pitching it hard, Antel. Just trying to drive that thing for all he's got there.
Well, if he's got with the brand new tyres, the first couple of laps you do, you whack on Rich and leave it.
Yeah.
You really, you hit them hard. You get the temperature in them. You've got amazing grip, and you use it to. You probably do cost yourself a couple of laps in the longevity of the tyres, but you gain so much time on the first few laps when you've got new tyres on.
I agree, man. I agree. I'm not, like I said, I'm not really much of a driver. Never was. Always try to be, but never was. And I tell you what, I've learned so much from listening to guys like yourself and watching these guys out here on the track. Hell, I should have won a world championship or two by now. It's all the information I got.
Oh man, so sorry, but I talk a good driver.
You talk a good driver? Yeah. Oh no, you're way better than me any day of the week. That's for sure. So Antel bringing it around the house here. 22 of 56. We're almost at the cross flags mark here. Not the cross flags, the cross flags. Come on now. Just working around here. Antel in the DRS zone in a P1. Look at that. Already 4 seconds in front of finish point. Did he just pass him like in this lap?
Yeah,
I mean, what the heck?
2 seconds a lap he's got him at the moment.
That's absolutely ridiculous. I know Finn's not at all.
I've never seen anybody get 2 seconds a lap on Finn.
Well, I'll tell you what, man. As I said before, and I'll say it again, man. These guys are the fastest in simulation, man.
This is why I honestly think, I honestly, hand on heart, I believe rain is on the way. Because Finn wouldn't have this. Finn would have pitted and changed them tyres by now. I think if he's had a radio message saying that rain is 5-10 minutes away, he's hanging these tyres out. Otherwise, he's going to lose 30 seconds.
Yeah. Well, even if it starts raining, he's still got to do, what, 2 or 3 laps before the rain's actually hard enough to...
Well, it's more than that on this. Unless it pours down straight away, you can do 8 laps. And the harder your tyre compound, the better in the rain. Okay.
Look, there it comes. I thought I saw some sprinkles.
That's the only reason I can give for him staying out this long.
I guess not. I thought I saw some sprinkles, man. I don't know. Sector 2, we got a caution in Sector 2. Not sure who that is. Let's see if we can find that real quick. Oh, there it is right there. It's going to be Mr. B spinning it around here 1 lap down. Oh, Mr. B, easy now, brother, easy. Mr. B a little aggressive on the exit there. Come on there, partner. Get it back in gear here.
Yeah, that's exactly what I mean about how hard it is to get back on track after a spin.
Caution's out. Here he comes. Good job, Mr. B. Not pulling back out on the track like a crazy man. Experience always plays off here. That's what you do, folks. That's how you do it. Is he going to bring it to the house? I hope he does. Oh, he's got a puncture? Maybe he's got a puncture or something because this car just went south all the way around. Like Mackie was alluding to earlier, once you get off on the track, it's going to take at least 20-30 seconds for you to put some heat back in those things and, of course, get those tires scrubbed clean and free of all debris.
It's a cloudy day as well, but the track temperature's a bit low. It's going to be even worse.
Oh, I'm sure it is. So there's your leader after 24 of 56. Halfway mark as Antel Rafael taking the front end of the field early on and dominating in Q2 but not making Q3 qualifying. leading the race here tonight at the Chinese Grand Prix. It's Singapore. Shanghai, where are we at? Shanghai, right? Shanghai. The Shanghai track. Somewhere. Shanghai, yeah, that's right. Why did I say Singapore? Shanghai. So leading here in Shanghai is going to be Antel Raphael doing what he needs to do. Bring it to the house, bring it to victory lane. Sponsored by Parada del Estrada. He's one of our drivers who are personally sponsored by Mr. S. The other being the Ferrari driver of Rio 1974, who unfortunately, well, not unfortunately, but in the midget pole dancing world championships tonight.
What happens in Vegas stays
Up in Vegas. That's right. Rio living at large, doing his thing. Here we go. Antel making a move on some of these slower traffic here. That's got to be Mr. B. Yes, it is. Camaro Jr., not too bad. He's in P10, still in the top 10 in the points. Robert all the way out. Mr. B down the lap.
Still a point. Still a point.
Still a point. Yeah, in Formula One, that's like several $1 million. So
yeah,
let's go on board with Little B. He just got a lap there. Let's see what his problem is. Or if he even has one. He's just maybe not up to pace here. Did very well in qualifying. Made all 3 rounds, which is
he's coming a long time.
The real Haas car could do.
He's a lot quicker this season than it was last.
Oh my God, dude!
Yeah, look,
him and Rostev just come to life, man. Both these guys. Oh! Keep an eye on that move right there as he makes one of the exits here. Oh, join a little wide there. Get off the stream there, Little B. Don't be listening to us. Little B locking him up there, trying to keep him
it's exactly what I do. Second you hear your name on the stream, it's just like, yeah, the world's watching crash.
The world's watching crash, yep, that's it. So Little B swinging it around here, doing the dance. B-Town Bandit. Boston, Massachusetts, where he calls home. Son to Jay Blodgett on the screen there. And Mr. B, Family Motorsports. Screaming Eagles. Cross to the stripe. Robert gone. Mr. B still on the mediums. Yikes. And Antel set sail, man. I mean, this guy is just gone.
JB's on the mediums. It just means he's gonna
try to go the rest of the way.
There isn't rain on the way. That could be the end of the race, yeah.
He's gonna try to pull out a wild card. Whoa, Mr. B, a little bit too much speed through there. He's not carrying anymore. He just wants to go.
He's gonna get understeer. He's got.
Oh God, for real, man. Message him and tell him slow down on the PSN. It'll come out across the screen. Take it easy. Take it easy. Message him, he'll hear you. Slow down, slow down. Trying to get Mr. B woed up here.
Slow in, fast out.
Slow in, fast out.
A great comment said you don't win races in corners. You win them in straight lines, so you want to be as fast as you can on the exit to the long straights. That's where you win your races.
Yeah, for sure. Let's see here. Whoa, Mr. B almost wadded it up there, trying to knock the pretty off that car right on time. Wow. Here's the field going by, scurrying by. Easy now, Mr. B, easy now, easy. Trying to blow that thing up.
Poor gentleman, of course.
He's trying to knock the wing off it. Mr. P, not he's done. He wants to beat the score. Whoa, Camaro Jr. getting a big penalty there. Oh my Lord. So Mr. B in the pits here.
Yeah, I think he's not agreeing with the medium tires.
No.
It's too cold
put him
for
on
him.
now, yeah.
Yeah, he's back on super soft.
There he is. He's out. I messaged him. Easy does it. Slow down, partner. We'll come back to him in a minute here. Let's find out what else is going on here. We got a battle up here. Look at this. There we go. South Bronx right on the back bumper here of Fenorio. Fenorio looking for that Victoria's Secret for Men sponsorship. Can he do it? Oh boy, look at South Bronx, man, just chopping and sawing here. Working his way around. Almost getting on the back bumper here of Fenorio. Definitely got his car dialed in on those yellow banded tires. South Bronx just going to work here. About to take a position. Definitely in the DRS zone. Here he comes. Kapow! He's on it. Full Rich. He's going to dive it in. Let's find out. No, he doesn't. He thinks better of it. Slows it up. Woes it up.
What happened to CJ, man? He was up there in qualifying. He's running in ninth.
CJ not even on the game anymore. Wow, man, whatever happened to CJ just folded up like wet cardboard. Not sure what happened to him. Wow, maybe he'll come back and try to pull a stunner off. But 28 of 56 to go. CJ succumbing to an acute case of Montezuma's revenge. I'm not sure, but he's 11.9, double one back. Unfortunate. Dropping like a stone.
The curse of the ships, I think, hit, didn't he?
That's it. That's it. I know he wasn't feeling well. Wow. Yeah, I know he wasn't feeling well at all. So, Rosta taking that spot. Now Rosta up to P8. Donnie at P7. Donnie looks like he's got his car tuned in a little bit tighter. That's Eric in front of him there. I believe it is. Let's see. Oh, it's Antel. So Donnie going a lap down here. Antel just lapping the entire planet.
Antel's flying, mate. For 15 seconds on Finn now.
That is ridiculous, man. That is absolutely ridiculous. That's why.
And you know Finn's going to be sitting there thinking, how can I make that time up?
Yeah.
Where am I slow, you know? And he'll start pushing really hard soon.
Well, let's go on board with Finn's boy right here as he comes into the turn one complex. Let's look at his line here. He's still on those yellow banded tires.
I mean, I know it's taken me a while to mention it, but remember I got second in Singapore, right?
Right.
Just saying. It was because Finn was pushing so hard that I managed to get it.
Yeah, exactly.
One of the rare mistakes, him and Zebra spun.
What are the odds of that happening? I mean, just a zillion
Well,
to
they
one.
saw me coming, didn't they? If you saw me coming in your rearview mirror, you'd probably just chuck it into the wall.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. Yeah. Did we just get out of the way? Yeah, here he comes.
Here he comes. Well,
I promise you, he wasn't looking in his mirror. I promise you
I doubt he was. No, I got lucky. But it's... he's not used to being in this position.
No, not at all.
You know, he's up there, he's a leader or closing, and you have someone pulling away like that. Yeah, it will be doing his head in.
I could tell he was frustrated last season with some of you guys up front, not with yourself, but I know he was glad that Zebra was out there, but yeah, you could tell he was a little frustrated that he wasn't dominating like he was early on, you know.
Yeah.
This year with Antel
it's good he's not dominating.
Say again?
It's good he's not dominating, you know.
Well, I'm glad he's not. Yeah, I mean, I wish he was in a way because that's my driver and stuff. But on the same token,
because I know from what I know of Finn, I know he'll up his game. If he doesn't win this race, the practice he will put in for the next race.
Oh yeah, it's going to be terrible. He's going to start getting to the point. Yeah, exactly. He's obsessive.
Antel will know that. Antel will know that Finn's going to up his game. Yeah. Bronx will up his game. Panda will be screwing not being in the top three. I know that.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I agree with you 100%.
Aggressive driver in the sim world.
And that's what I like about this, man. Each one of these guys are going to be pushing each other to go harder, faster, better, quicker. Studying Donnie too. What's the fast lap? Those are questions. CJ, what's the fast lap? Those are the questions that they're asking. They're trying to beat the times here, you can get right through him, brother. You can get right through him. There he goes. No problem.
I mean, I'm in the same sort of band where Roster is, where I know I'm not going to win a race, but if I can keep, well, like, exactly, again, let's go back to Singapore. Excuse me, it's the only one I've ever done good in. I wasn't the fastest racer out there, but I was consecutive, lap after lap after lap.
Right.
And I know that's what Roster does. Roster just, he knows he's not going to be the quickest, but he likes to keep himself consistent. Bang, bang, bang. And when things happen in front of you and you stay out of trouble, the race comes to you, you know?
Absolutely. The race, I've won the race like that before. I've won several races like that before. Just kind of hang in the back there and just kind of do your thing and stay out of trouble. And, just make your own pace, man. And whatever happens, happens in front of you. And sometimes you never know, God gives you a beautiful present. I've won endurance races by just hanging in there and being consistent and being right there at the right time. And
Johnny, come on, look, the only time you won an endurance race was when everyone else left.
There you go. See, I was the one who endured, man. So again, like I said, you gotta take them as they come. But just staying in there and being consistent, and again, not trying to overdrive whatever you got. Just take what you got and finish what you can, man. I mean,
to be first you've got to finish.
That's right. That's what I keep telling these folks, man. You can't wad it up and take it to the body shop on the first lap. You got to make sure that you get some good mileage out of that car before you decide to get aggressive with it here. So that's what we're looking at right now with Rosta. He's just taking his time. He's moving his way around here. CJ,
he's just smooth. He's got a good line. Every corner, he's not locking out the wheels. He's not always having to put opposite lock on, so he's not overdriving it. He's just nice, looking after his tyres, running his own races.
So we wanted to talk to him right before this twisty bit. So when he gets into when he starts listening to us, watch just what happens here. Watch when he knows we're talking about him, he's gonna start jerking his car around. He's gonna get on
Yeah. If we start saying that he could get on the power a little bit earlier, I think he's not driving it hard enough. It's just
I think he's a little soft here, locking him up here, diving it into the last corner here. It's going to be Rosta 236. Sasquatch Motorsports now. He's listening to us now because he's babying it. He's not trying to get it wide enough. Look at that! Oh, I knew it, Rosta. Oh no! We're not trying to pick on him, but we are definitely watching the master at work here. Acknowledges that. There you go, Rosta on fire.
He's sitting there right now, going, "Shut up, shut up, shut up."
Woo, wheeling it around there. All right. Sponsored by Dow Glassworks, and of course, Ministry of Speed. One of the ministers of speed, premier class driver, Idahoan locksmith, picking his way to victory lane. Will he do it this season, Mackie? I hope he does. I certainly hope he does. He's been coming on strong.
Yeah, I hope so.
You never know. We might steal one of these one-off races that we're having here pretty soon. We got a man with actually. One of these classic car races here. So let's go on board with this man. He's not here. Let's go on board with this man. Who is this? This is Camaro Jr. He's still hanging in the fight here. Mr. B at DNF. He's out. Robert in P11. He's still in. He's out too. So let's go on board with the top leader here, Antel. No one in his mirror except Fish Boy. He's 16 seconds to the rear. How do you know, man? What do they feed these kids, man? Down in Auckland, New Zealand. I have no idea.
Sheep.
Sheep?
There's sheep everywhere. It's New Zealand, isn't it? It's just sheep everywhere. Well, they all wear wellies, isn't it? So you can tuck the rear legs of the sheep in the wellies so they don't run off.
Oh, that's what you call them, wellies? The boots? Cowboy boots?
The wellies, the boots.
Yeah, okay. Right, where's my wellies? Here's my wellie. That's right. There's nothing wrong with that. So here you go, Mr. Welly. Antel Welly. Working his way up and around under the Formula T experiences. For terrible. Man, listen to that.
Whatever he's got his diff setting on it is spot on. He's not losing the back at all coming out of the corners. So he's got that diff setting absolutely nailed. So when he punches it, it just grips and goes.
Yeah,
So yeah, fair play.
He's got no handling issues whatsoever on this ride right here. Nothing. Look at that back end just locked down, just full on power. He's still in the center of the corner there, way before exit. That's what you want. That's why he's pulling away so fast. Let's go on board with Finn and see what the difference is here through the same complex. Finn a lot slower on power and exit, but still good. Just not as much grip.
I think Finn's still on his original set of tyres.
You think he's still on those same tires? Jesus Christ,
Yeah.
man. Waiting on that rain. Where's that rain? 34 of 56 down here. Ooh, man, these guys have not stopped all night long. It's pandemonium on the track.
It'd be interesting if any of the drivers are in the room, or if we can get one up here just to find out what they are saying. Because there's obviously no way of us telling.
Oh, yeah.
Find out what a weather report is.
Weather report, let's find out. I don't know. Where is it? How do you find it?
I don't know. The drivers can ask for one.
Can you?
Did you not know? You can go onto your radio and ask for a weather report.
No, I did not know that. I did not know that. Gosh. Let's see, race director, incidents. Robert, collision with South Bronx. Fenorio, collision with CJBMX. South Bronx, collision with Robert. Mr. B crossed the pit lane, white line warning. Donnie Staubitz, corner cutting.
Scroll down, see if anyone got disqualified.
Who's that?
Scroll right to the bottom. Got member a little bit behind.
Yeah. Donnie Staubitz, warning. Eric Garcia exceeding track limits. Multiple warnings for Camaro Jr., corner cutting. Antel exceeding track limits, warning. Antel only getting one warning on the whole night. Not too bad. Can't say that he's corner cutting. Can't say he's cheating. So Antel 20 seconds to the front of his finish point. Finish point is in his hat until here. And right behind finish point is going to be this man right here, New Yorker, South Bronx.
Fun Arrow's right behind him, but he's just outside the DRS range at the moment.
Oh, there he is. Oreo trying to get that third spot. That'll be fantastic for a first-time driver here with the ministry. Not quite sure if he's committed all the way, but if he's here tonight, that's a good time. Hopefully he can change of heart and join us. I can sure get he's another driver. This would be your car, wouldn't it? Weren't you in this Air Force India? Wouldn't mind that. This guy's a pretty good teammate here. Looks like he's got plenty of pace. And this is the car that looks so nice. Probably brings that. Diving it in. He's trying to run down South Bronx, but he's sure getting the good out of those yellow tires here, man.
I'll be back in a second. Little boy's run.
Back 10. Gotta go. Tinkle. Alright, buddy. Still the move. So Fenorio trying to reel in South Bronx. South Bronx 7.906 back from finish point, which is 21.53 back from Ida. Get to the chop by 20 laps to go. Boy. Fenorio trying to reel him in. Looks like South Bronx made that escape. Let's take a look back here. Cam, brought to you by South Bronx. Yikes. What he needs to do here, look at Sharp. Boy's got some pace, we just need some softer tires, I would think. Finn running way off line. Grab all the rubber, he stays right out. Finn right behind Robert. Finn in P2. And Mr. B saying, "C'est la vie." Good night, sir. So we're on board with Fenorio as he exits the pits here. He's back out on the track in P4, right in front of Sick Panda. Eric Garcia, Donnie Stavich, Mosta, CJ, Camaro, and Robert. DNF, Mr. B. Did you even wash your hands, Mackie 10, you nasty son of a gun, you?
I licked him clean.
Lick them clean like a kitty cat, meow meow. Mackie 10, he's my friend, Mackie 10. 37 and 56 down. Mackie 10, sponsored by Tinkle Winkle. And, what's your favorite toilet paper? Charmin toilet paper, I guess, I don't know.
Charmin, yeah.
Charmin.
I like the one that's got the aloe vera in it. It's very soft on my buttocks.
There you go, right there. All the pimples and bumps and all the things on the.
So you can't beat a wet wipe for cleaning your ring.
Why are we even talking about that? What does it matter with you?
I don't know. You brought it up. You're obsessed with my bottom.
Mackie 10, he's my friend. Sponsored by Buttocks. Every man has one.
Johnny Rivers, 6 Gun Johnny, sponsored by Corker's Sausages. He loves sausage.
I love sausage! Woo! Here we go, Fenorio, he loves sausage too. He's only going to be around on 130, excuse me, 31 seconds back off finish point.
Finn's in the pits.
P3. South Bronx taking that P2 spot. So Finn has stopped and put on some red tires. Put on your red shoes and dance the blues. It's finish boy.
He's going to the end.
Victory lane. Will he or will he not?
He's got to do 18 laps. Yeah, he's going to the end on them tyres. Which means Antel's got a pit.
That's right.
This is going to be close. If it's a 20 to 22 second pit stop.
Finn has got 17.658 on the board, so technically Finn could come out in front if Antel pitted right now. Finn would be.
Well, hang on. Has Antel pitted while I'm in the loop? He's starting. What tyre is Antel on?
What's that?
What tyre is Antel on?
I'll find out right now.
If he's on the yellows, then.
Antel is on the. Yep, he is on the yellows.
Yeah, then he's already pitted. It's now a race to the end. Everyone is running to the end from now.
Yeah, Antel on the yellow tires, trying to get somewhere fast. Diving into turn 1. 16.55.
If South Bronx is going to the end, he's pulled off a pit strategy masterpiece.
On board now with Anthony on the yellow banded tires as well. Let's see what we can do here. He's staying out. He's definitely out. Definitely driving hard.
Yeah, he's done his second stop. Well, I must have missed it whilst having a pee. But Antel run to the end. Depending on when South Bronx pitted for them tyres, he may be going to the end, but he's going to run out of tyre.
Certainly
Like, there's been about 5 laps from the end, so Finn is now hunting down South Box. That's the race.
He can't catch Anto unless Anto makes a mistake. I see.
Nah, Antel's got this. He's flying, man.
Yeah, he's gone. Right now, Anto, shoot, a yard and a half in front of Finish Boy.
Yeah, Finn's on the quicker tyre.
Oh yeah, for sure. Let's take a look here at Anto. So Anto working his way around, locking him up.
If Finn keeps this up, he's just took a second out of Antel. If he keeps this up till the end, it's 17 laps. He's 16 seconds behind, and he's doing him a second a lap faster. Finn could catch Antel by the end of the race.
Oh, look at that. Anto with a fast lap here, 1:35.385. Let's find out if Finish has anything cooking with that. Let's see if Finish can get a fast lap here. Here we go. We'll go with him. He's bringing it around here. Big lockup. Oh, wait, come on.
Finn's, if you got to think as well, they're running out. There he goes. Oh, you got to think Finn. It's also running out of fuel. So Finn's put the fastest tyre on with the lightest fuel. He's taken 2 seconds in that lap out of his lead.
Oh yeah. Okay. Well, I'll tell you what. Finn.
Oh no, I rephrased that. Sorry. He's taken 2 seconds out of the gap to South Bronx. So my apologies.
Well, yeah, exactly. I was gonna say, why didn't Finn needs to get a fast lap here, man? If Finn's trying to catch Anto, he needs to get a fast lap.
Sorry, man. I'm a bit of a newbie to this commentating lark. Yeah.
Hey, that's what mistakes I make all the time too, man. You're the one who likes mistakes, right?
Yeah, that's it. Everyone likes a mistake.
I do that constantly, man. I call all kinds of stuff wrong, man. I'm like calling this badass racing. They're like, oh, it's already over, Johnny. Those are just the AI. Oh.
Oh yeah. You
yeah.
followed me for 4 laps, commentating on my race, and it wasn't even me once.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. It's horrible. It's horrible, man. It's horrible. And it's Mackie 10. He's off. Wasn't even Mackie.
Yeah. Overtaking someone, I was like, I'm in the pits.
Can you believe it? Oh my God! Mackie 10 product flying off the shelf, bobbleheads, asses, chavs, blow up dolls.
Watching the best race you've ever watched. There's 2 AIs battling it out.
Yeah, wasn't even here. It's like, yeah. Sad. So, what do we got here?
This is the best I've ever seen Mackie drive.
Yeah, right.
Oh no, it's the AI.
Yeah, I hate that, man. I hate that. But you shut up. Stop talking about that. So let's find out what's going on with Panda. Panda up to P5. I know he wanted to be somewhere up top. He wanted a podium. He was running strong for some of the practice sessions here. But tonight, not so much. 41 of 56 down. We're going to take a 5-minute break right after this race. And then we're going to have driver interviews. So, wow. Stick around. It's going to be interesting to find out, to say the least, who and what, when and where. I can't believe it. Antel, South Bronx, Finish Boy. Fenorio with a fantastic finish. Eric Garcia, a greatest comeback since Lazarus from last to 6th spot. Still not over yet, though. He's still got plenty of racing to go.
What's happened to Donnie, man?
Donnie Stobbins folding up like wet cardboard. Not sure. Here he is right here. Let's go on board with the Stobbatron. The Stobbinator. Definitely got to the chopper tonight, but didn't fly out. Got shot down somewhere, somehow, some way. The Predator has got the Stobbinator. Forward now with Donnie as he works his way around the track here. Not sure. Doesn't look like he has too many issues with handling, but I don't know. I'm sure he'll say something otherwise. Right next is Parada de la Strada. We'll visit them. They got some excellent motorsports apparel. I know I wear mine with pride, honor, and dignity. I tell you what, man, that was some cool stuff on the track for Formula One qualifying. I had my Parada gear on, man, right there in the front for the Red Bull, for the Ferrari, for the Mercedes. Yow! That's right.
No.
Right there in front, man. I mean, priceless, baby. So, yeah. Check them out. Of course, and one Nautica. Fitness apparel, I guess, and athletic apparel. Couldn't say it earlier. I was off earlier. Man, I tell you what, man. I got on. I was a nervous wreck, man. I really was.
Really?
I was a ball of nerves, man. I didn't know what to say or do or think, man. I was falling all over myself.
Well, it's just because it meant something more than normal, doesn't it? It's not.
It really did, man.
Complicated to call the race, you know. You know that. it's personal because his family have been watching, and
I had a hard time
yeah.
with that all day today, man. I'm not gonna lie to you, man. I didn't know what to say.
No, I was, as we was doing it and sort of talking about it, I had a little thought of like, when I die, I hope to be able to watch my race. Because if people are this nice, you know, I'd like to. It's nice to have what people actually think about you. You never know in real life, man. We always have a laugh and a joke, and we call each other names and pick on each other as we do.
Yeah, man.
But to hear how people actually feel about you, I mean, him and his family should be proud.
Absolutely. Was that CJ just leaving the thing here? Keep an eye on the screen here. Watch the screen. I was looking the other way for a minute. I thought I saw CJ leaving the room here.
Well, CJ's car's been running on AI for a while, so he's probably just been watching.
Where was this one? Yeah. Somebody
That was CJ.
That was CJ. Okay. Yeah. Unfortunate. But yeah, man. Wow. I hope. I hope you can say something nice about me. I know that.
One day, maybe.
One day, maybe, man.
Not yet.
If I could be so lucky, if I could have half of what people said about Ed, man, I could be so lucky, man.
Yeah.
You know. Look at this guy. He's stuck on ripping, man. Listen to this motor, dude. What's this guy going on here, man? Wow, listen to his car, man. That's horrible.
Well, yeah.
I don't know what was going on with that. Stuck in high gear, man. Yeah, the accelerator stuck on there.
It's always flat out in every gear, isn't it?
Yeah, that's talking about flat out. Yeah, that's carried a little bit too far, though, I think. So still on board now with South Bronx, trying to do the thing. 19.528 back. God bless America. Land of the free, home of the brave. I cannot believe how fast
Yeah,
about
another 3 laps and Finn will be on top of South Bronx.
That's what I'm talking about, man. That's absolutely ridiculous how fast this man is going. Trying to go back in time the entire race. Anto, the only driver to have a diver waiting for him when he finishes the race. The last race he came out as an embryo. The race before that a toddler. So, you know, yeah, ridiculous. What is he going to come out this time? Is it just a little sperm cell? Never know.
People wait, they're waiting at his trailer to kiss the boobies and sign the babies.
There you go, that's right. Come on down to the Antel trailer right afterwards. Get your babies kissed and your booby signed. Or your boobies kissed and your baby signed, either way. Whoa! Right through and right through. Antel bobblehead sold out. And Antel Love Doll's about to sell out. Come on, ladies, down to the trailer and get yours, just $69.95.
With the extra tight a-hole.
I didn't say that. I didn't say that. With the vibrating, with the Vibrotron attachment. You need to stop, man. You need to stop.
Trojan ribbed for her pleasure. I just turned them inside out.
Oh my God, you're going to hell, Mackie 10. You're going.
Yeah.
Woo! Here we go.
Saving me now, so what's
Oh my God! Oh my God! I don't even want to hear about that. So here we go with Antel Raphael as the sun is setting. Look at them just diving into that corner here, man. Holy smoke, Batman! Wow.
He's on it, man.
I tell you what, man.
How much curb he uses on every bend. Bang, bang.
The whole thing, man. Look at this guy. Just great on exit. I want to set up, man. This is the guy right here, man. World records at Spa, in the rain. I forgot where else he did. I think it was Austria. Just ridiculous pace, man. I think in one day he had 3 world records. One day. Fucking ridiculous. And 2 of them were in the rain. I was like, what are you doing, man? How are you doing it? But you're gonna come race with me. Yeah, man, this guy right here, fantastic. We're gonna try to get him out there, man. We're gonna try to promote him not only as a Parada sponsor, but you know, as a real race car driver right now.
What about the F1 over there? Do you know when it's all rained off, like quarters rained off or practices mainly. They're on about sticking them on this game.
Yeah, yeah,
It's for entertainment.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
To stick all the actual F1 drivers on a sim racing game just to
that's the reality of it, man. Yeah, you think that's a joke, man. These people think that's a joke.
It's not, man.
I'm trying to do that for us, man. I am actively
even
trying to get...
during the qualifying of the program on Channel 4, no, on Sky Sports, it showed the F1 event in Silverstone event I was meant to go to. It had that on the telly and was saying how the sim is so sort of they're using it for testing and all that sort of thing.
Yeah.
And like when they do like new qualifying things, they should always try it on the sim world. And that it's becoming massive. I mean, it's making mainstream TV now, so...
Well, that's what I'm talking about. That's what we want to be, guys. That's exactly what we're trying to do. We're trying to get the ministry out there to do that. So if y'all are watching, y'all are interested in sponsoring us or help promoting us in some way, shape, fashion, or form.
Or driving with us.
Or even driving with us. Yeah, man, there's road drivers out there right now, which I know there are. Oh, Camaro, that's it. Multiple warnings. Slap on the hand. You bad boy, Camaro. I mean... We've had the likes of you know, you've seen some of my Facebook friends, of course. My greatest one was who was at Mackie over there at the World Endurance. Besides you, Mackie, Sam Bird. Sam Bird, the great Sam Bird, man. Come on now, dropped a bomb for the ministry.
Spoke to my son on FaceTime.
Fantastic guy, man.
That shit don't happen, man. It's just that still blows me away now that they were doing that.
I got pictures, man. I got pictures. We got video, we got audio, man. We had a fantastic time here at Circuit of the Americas. But seriously, man, in all seriousness, we got 10 laps to go. Anto just dominating here. South Bronx in P2. Finish boy just 6.8 behind him. This could be a battle for the second spot. Fenorio.
I was up at Lid Nil today, right?
What's that? Oh no, Anto! Taking a big slide off into turn 1. Whoa, boy, oh boy, oh boy. Chef Boyardee. Anto just about put the wheel off that thing there. Holy smoke, man. That was really crazy. Yeah, check that out there, Mackie. As Anto gets way wide.
Yeah, that's a very rare mistake for me.
That's not going to cost him any much time, but it's certainly going to cost him some tire skin.
Yeah. That'll compromise his lap by a good few seconds easy.
Easy now. Wow.
We was up at Lyndon today, and they had the British Touring Car Champion up there, Sutton. So my boy went over and got a photo with him. He turned to him and said, "So why have you got wonky eyes?" I was like, "You don't say that to the British Touring Car Champion."
You got wonky eyes.
He does. He looks strange. He looks like he's got wonky eyes. Yeah, I mean the guy can drive. Really careful. He's British Touring Car Champion. He went, yeah, he just went, "Why have you got wonky eyes?" I was like, "Oh no, Lewis."
God. Kid.
You can't say it.
You can't say that.
He's 8, I suppose he gets away with it. I just walked off in shame.
I don't know him. I don't know him.
You can keep that kid.
You keep that kid, right? Go ahead and put him to work somewhere. Oh man, so finish boy in P3, 6 behind South Bronx 23 behind Anto. Looks like Anto has got this thing sewed up. And in the bank, we wanted to see Parada in the front row. We wanted to see Parada in victory lane. I told Mr. S, this is where it's going to be. Not taking nothing away from the Prancing Horses number 2 driver of Rio 1974. This man can get it done as well. iRacing hero, now
Finn's
ministry
got to
hero.
catch him.
What's that?
Finn's got to catch him in the next 3-4 laps, otherwise
Finn has to do something.
He needs a lap or two to get past him.
Well, he's 5.5 now. He's made up some time, over a second. Let's see if he can reel him in and dial him in. We're on board now with Finn as he just works his way around.
Yeah, that's gonna be the one. Last couple of laps, them two are gonna be on it. Finn's tyres are old, but he's got the softer compounds, so. And Bronx's tyres are old. I mean, I think he's only pitted once.
South Bronx going for the endurance run here, the endurance good hands run.
Well, it's showing how a good pit strategy works, because it's clearly Finn is faster. over the whole race finish faster, but South Bronx has done a good pit strategy and it stuck him in second, so fair play.
Yeah, no, man, I'm down with that, man. I mean, any way to get in front, honesty is a good way. You know, without pulling your way through. But
first we're back to Ed then, aren't we?
Oh yeah, there you go. Ed Pro, shades of Ed Pro. Right now, Antel just doing what he needs to do here, getting it done. South Bronx on board with him as he works his way around. We were expecting rain, but I guess it never came. I guess a lot of these drivers were playing the rain card, and yeah, never showed up. So watching it rain on the last lap here. So I guess Ed Pro, not liking rain, kept the rain off the track tonight, and you know, we still got 6 laps to go, 7 laps to go, but that wouldn't be enough to, unless it's just a deluge that just falls down.
I see people running their own numbers on the cars now. Is that something you can select?
I guess so, man. I'm liking that though, man.
Yeah, I am.
I'm liking that. You know, these guys were calling their own numbers. I've been asking them what their number was. And your number was what now? 00? What was it again?
No, it's 10.
10.
Of course
Okay.
it's 10.
10. Mackie
Mackie
10.
10.
He's my friend. Mac 10. Why not did I know that? Why didn't I know that? So there you go. So Mr. Mackie 10, who's everybody's friend, working the way around South Bronx. Let's go down Fish Boy and see what we got going on here. So there's Finn. And that car looks good.
Yeah. Seconds in the last lap. South Bronx has got to push, man, if he's going to stay ahead.
It's just early to time here. All the way down to second. Love the way that looks, man. That is just amazing. What an amazing view this is. Come on, Finn. There's Bronx right there. He's got to get it done this lap. He's there, man. He is there.
I like you can see them adjust the mixtures and brake balancing on the steering wheel while they're driving.
2.9. He's got to get around Bronx for this second spot to stay in the points.
Oh, yeah, you know, Finn is the master of the Larry overtaking move. He ran outside of Canada that day.
Oh my
Still
God!
One of the best overtake moves I've ever seen on styling.
That was amazing. Oh yeah, I have to agree with you. Finn will do something dramatic if it calls for that. Not even flinching with that ghost car. Finn's just working that gear, man. Just working that box. I love the livery, man. I love the gloves. I just love that whole Ferrari ensemble, man. It's ridiculous.
Look quite a Mercedes, isn't it?
No, not at all. Mercedes is more feminine, more, I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not feeling the fake watch, man.
Oh yeah.
I'm not feeling that at all.
I can't do the green gloves on the Bottas car, is it?
This red, man, there's something about it, man. It just screams speed, baby. Down the gears there. As Finish Boy. Getting it done. He's got to get him right here, man. Come on now. Well, let's see the time here. Finn down to a second. That would knock off a second. Yeah, 1.750 from Bronx. Bronx 30 seconds.
Next lap will be in DRS range, right?
Definitely going to do that. Maybe this lap. Let's see what happens here. If Bronx bobbles. Not that I'm wishing that on Bronx, but anything can happen. He's got about a zillion laps on these tires here. They are done. They were done 5 laps ago. What a brilliant move by Bronx. If he can hold off Finn for that P2 spot, man, he could contend for a championship here. Ray out of the game. Real, we'll be back in 2 weeks.
Yeah, he needs to make that, it's in the Sauber, he needs to make that very wide.
Yeah, he's going to definitely have to do that. Wow. board now with South
Holding
Bronx.
Finley on for 5 laps is not going to be easy at all.
Bronx Fun Camp, brought to you by South Bronx and the Booty Bandit game. Whoa, 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 there it is. There's Finn right there. Great exit by Finn. Didn't spin the tires, maybe a little bit there, but not too much. He's still hanging tight. Look at that. Gotta stay good on the off the rumble strip. Crossing the stripe. Finn less than a second in the DRS zone. Here he comes. Oh, tries to cut the head off that corner. Made up some time on that move. Here he is, right on the gearbox now of South Bronx. Oh boy. I'll tell you what, Danny boy, my heart's starting to beat. As finish boy, this could be a battle for the P2 spot. P1's already wrapped up and set sail. He's gone unless he parked it somewhere. 30 seconds to the front of South Bronx. These two are not even in the same zip code nor the same state, but they are battling for the same piece of real estate right here in the Bronx district of New York City. Woo, sector 2 got a caution out. Wonder who could that be? DNF for Sick Panda. Sick Panda, oh, wants it up, big time bang up here for the Panda Man. He's in the wall hard.
Safety car.
Safety car, oh no, it's only a localized yellow so far.
Oh, please be a safety car.
Panda has put it in the wall.
Oh.
Definitely put it in the wall here. So here we go on board now with Finn. He's making the move on Bronx. Oh, no, he's not. This is it. A shootout for the final lap, or actually for one of the final laps here on the final. I can't even talk. The final corner.
There's nothing worse than crashing 53 laps into a 56
Oh my God! He makes a move on the inside. That's gonna be it. Finish boy hanging tough with South Bronx on the inside. Oh, man. Diving into the turn 2, 3, and 4 complex here. Whoa. The spaghetti complex, I like to call it. Whoa, my Lord. South Bronx holding him off. Can you dig it?
It's great driving.
Wow, fantastic driving by the Bronx man himself.
So, I mean, if you place your car on the outside of that turn 1, they can't cut in for turn 2. So you automatically kept your place. Good driving, keeping it wide there was good driving.
He worked his way around the track there. He definitely knows where he's at on the track. A great track presence by South Bronx. Again, a Formula One master.
Great racecraft for a pair.
Absolutely, I have to agree with you again, 1,000,000% here. But look at Finn, he's not done yet. Makes a move, left to right. What's he going to do? He's looking for a hole. He's looking for a chink in the armor here. He knows those tires are used up. Whoa, there it is on the inside in the DRS zone. I don't know, there it is. Crossing the DRS zone. Finn's gonna take a look on the inside. South Bronx can do nothing about it. Oh, he's gonna try the over and under. He knows he can't get it done. Good move, well done, well played.
Not with them tires. Finn's got it.
Finn finally gets it done here. Whoop, I'm sorry, let's go back here. Anthony just not going to be able to hang on to that DRS zone. Even if he's in the DRS zone, there's no way he can hold off Finn. His best bet is just to settle down and hold off fourth spot, 2 laps to go. So Finn, 33 seconds to Antel with 2 laps to go. You know, you can pray, you can hope, you can wish, you can click your heels, you can snap your fingers, you can say Allah Akbar and shoot your machine gun in the air. But I don't think that's going to happen today.
The thing to do today is accept defeat.
That's right.
Antel's got this.
Oh, that's it. I have to tell you, man, that old Finn, he's not happy, but he's not sad either. He's going to take what he can get. He knows the championship is not won by wins, but by points. Of course, wins help, but it's the points that matter. Wow. Can you dig it, man? Can you feel it? Fonorio with a fantastic finish here. 4th spot, man. Can you dig that? And right behind him is going to be his good mate, Eric Garcia, from last place to 5th spot, a minute back off Fenorio, but still a fantastic comeback from this California driver. We'll find out what's going on with him. Mackie, if you could invite everybody that's in the room now that's there after the race, get them up.
Okay.
That would be fantastic. We'll start with the winner, Antel, finish, and then South Bronx. And then we'll see if we can get the other guys in there. Unless you want to run down there and just tell them whenever we're done.
I can't get in the game, come on.
That'd probably be a lot better.
I can't get in the game.
That's right. You can invite them though. So that'd be fantastic. So anyway, let's go back around. So South Bronx not able to hold on to Finn as Finn sets sail. But the story tonight really isn't a story. It's just the truth be told. The fastest man in simulation, motorsports, Formula One, Antel Rafael. My friend and yours, I'll tell you what, man, it's an honor to have a young man like this in the ministry. If you can't take an ass beat from some of the fastest guys on the planet, then you're not worthy to be here, man. Simple as that, man. These guys here are the best. They come to play hard. They come to race hard. It's a shame that we lost Ray to work and to his cricket endeavors. Ray, a cricket champion in Australia, and I love Ray like a brother, man. He was with me all last season. 99% of it anyway. And of course, at the beginning of this season, he's still a fantastic guy. I hate to lose him like this. He's got a seat always in the Red Bull, but he's got other things he's got to do, and I respect that. And we wish him all the best. But right now, showing that Red Bull is strong. Rosta moving out of the way here on the last lap. White flag in the air as Antel Rafael, mi amigo. Whoa! Watch out, amigo. This might end up DOA here. Don't do it. Whoa! Just whipping that thing around here. Gonna win big for tonight. For Ed Pro, our good compadre. Went to see Jesus a couple of weeks ago, actually last week, Friday night. So we want to go ahead and give him some love and tell him how much we miss him tonight. We think we did a good job doing that. Thanks to Pastor Kraft for saying a few kind words. But, it's Antel Rafael gonna bring it to the house here. Celebrating big, celebrating strong for Red Bull, Infinity, Tag Heuer, of course, Parada della Strada, and one, Nautica. Antel, Sabo Motorsports, bring it to the house. Whoa, taking that P1 spot. Second spot belongs to, where is he? Okay, I can't get to him. The game doesn't let me get to him. It's gonna be Finish Boy in P2.
Well done, Antel. He just hit the wall as he crossed the line.
Yeah, it looks like he just hit the wall when he crossed the line, yeah. Bounced off the wall.
The only two I can't invite are Eric and Fanero. So.
There you go. You can bring them up. That's fine. Or you can.
No, I'm putting everyone else.
Okay, let me see if I'll get him. Antel, fantastic job. Did you just hit the wall right now in the last part here, man?
Yeah, I even cut the corner in celebration and I got a penalty.
Oh my God! I hope you didn't get a time penalty.
I did, but it was 3 seconds.
No, you dominated, mate. Congratulations, well done.
Wow,
Thank you. I'm
that was
stoked,
fantastic, man. I tell you what, you started in the back there, made your way to the front, strong.
Yeah, what an amazing first lap.
Dude, how many cars did you pass on that first
lap? From 11th, and by the time I exited the third corner, I was second.
Amazing. You guys check
and
that
right
out.
on the Finish Boy's tail.
Sticking to the outside line on turn 1. So you're on the inside for turn 2.
Oh no, I was in the inside for turn 1 and 2. Yeah, and then outside on turn 2. 3, sorry.
Well, I tell you what, that was fantastic stuff all the way around, man. You guys are amazing.
I wish I recorded that.
Oh well, I got you on the video, man. But it was a great run to say the least. Fantastic finish here, man.
Thank you.
Let's see, did South Bronx come up here? Not yet. Not quite yet.
Not yet.
Let me see if I can get Anthony in here. 1 second. I'll tell you what. Who else is in here? can't get it.
Donnie's in, Camara's in, Roster's in.
All right, there you go. Roaster, I'll tell you what, man. Me and I know you were listening to us. You had to be listening to that stream because every time me and Mackie started talking about you, man, about 10 seconds later, you went off into the wall, man.
That sucks. I only had a couple mistakes too, so you guys, yeah, you probably caught them. I had that one at I spun it in the first turn, and then I had a couple little bobbles, but nothing huge. But
well, you had a strong race.
To lap 44.
You had a strong race the whole way around, man. Well done. Good finish. I couldn't be more proud of you, man. I tell you what, speaking of finish, let's talk to this man right here. P2. Dude, what happened, man? I mean, Anto was just amazing strong, amazing fast, man. But still, well done, man. You and Bronx, that last pass there, man, with you and Bronx, man, that was some great side by side, man. We were watching that, me and Dan, and oh my God, Woof. I'll tell you what, man, I got hot watching you, man. Good stuff, though, man. Tell me a little bit about your race.
Yeah, it was a great race. I was battling there pretty much with everybody that finished in top 4 there at the beginning. CJ went wide on the first turn, and I got the spot right there, got the lead, and our car was really fast on the straight line. So all the guys had a lot of trouble, even with the DRS open, to try to pass us. So that was definitely one of the keys to pass South Bronx in the end. He did a good job. We had a great battle there at the end.
Man,
and
that was
that straight line speed was definitely the key to pass. And yeah, congrats to Antal as well. He was really fast and deserved the win. And yeah, we try to next time at Bahrain in 2 weeks, we try to give him a little bit better battle there in the front. So
well, you called it, Dan. You said that this man was going to, if he didn't win, he was going to be encouraged to try harder to take Anto to the curb here, man.
I don't think there isn't a guy we race with that will take coming second worse than Finn.
No, I don't think so.
I can imagine he's driven now. And like he said there straight away, he's already, as soon as he's crossed the line, he's already thinking about the next race.
Absolutely.
He knows his game is good. It's one of the best, but he now knows he's going to up his game to get Ansel in the next race. It's going to be good.
Well, I appreciate you coming in here, Finn, and doing your thing, man. We will have a meeting here shortly during the week, but well done, sir. Well done. Donnie, I'm sorry. Let me take that back real quick. I'll get to you in a second, Donnie. Let me talk to South Bronx. Man, South Bronx, what a battle between you and Finish Boy, man, at the end there, man. How many times did you pit? At least once or twice? I think only once, didn't you?
Yeah, I did one stop.
One stop.
One stop, and those yellow tires were pretty cooked at the end there, man. A great race from you, a great battle with Finn. Anything you want to add to that?
Yeah, I also had a good battle with Oreo too. I had to get past him for my strategy to work out. I did a couple practice laps with Oreo and Eric, so I knew they had a lot of speed. I already knew Finn had speed. I pulled away from him in that last when he got in the sauce, but I guess he put in the turbo in the last few laps. But my tires are still good. I managed my tires well. But I had a good race. I like to dedicate that to that dude named Ed Pro. I was thinking about him the whole race, and I said, yo, let me get myself on the podium for that dude right there. So, you know what I'm saying? Good race, everybody.
Well, I appreciate that, man. Well, good. Well said. Well done. And congratulations on your finish, man. Okay, let's get in here. Let me see real quick here in this order. Give me 1 second because I'm slow as molasses. Who do we got in here? Okay, we talked to Rosto. Donnie Staubitz, man. Donnie, what happened, man? You were, I expect you to be in the front. Looks like you had a hard time toward the end there. Then your car kind of came to you toward the back end. We were watching you. Not quite sure what was up with your setup.
The car in qualifying, so I had to start 12th. We battled and got ourselves up to 6th, but I just got to learn to leave the setup alone and just drive the car. I seem to have better luck that way. Once I start tinkering with things, it goes backwards for me.
Well, again, still well done, Donnie. A fantastic finish. Either way, thanks for sticking it out and hanging out with us. I'm more than happy to have you with us again, Donnie. Congratulations on your finish, and hopefully next week, or excuse me, in 2 weeks, you can be a little stronger here.
Yeah, we'll be back at Bahrain, and I just one last time, I'd like to throw it out to Ed Pro. It's terrible that we lost him so early. It was on my mind all race also, and he's gonna be missed. He's gonna be missed. Antel, congratulations on your win, and we'll see you guys in 2 weeks.
Thanks, man.
Awesome, man. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. All right, who else we got in here? Who else have? Oh, Camaro Jr. Dude, I tell you what, your dad had a rough go, but I know you weren't liking the no driving line thing there for you. I'll remember to try to put that up next time. But
I mean, none. Honestly, I got used to it.
Really?
And I didn't miss it after like 2 laps, so I don't think I'll ever complain about that again.
Well,
but like I honestly, I got into a groove. I felt like I had pace. If I just had a little bit better of a setup, I think I would have done a lot better. But I mean, the car felt good. I thought I did pretty good.
Well, I think you did too, brother. You did very well tonight. Again, I couldn't ask for a better performance from you. But yeah, Family Motorsports showing strong. I'm sure you're going to be good in the points. At least you finished, and that's one thing that some people did not do. So, congratulations to you and Family Motorsports, brother. We'll be talking at you shortly here. I'll tell you what. Let's talk to Eric Garcia. Eric, dude, my apologies for whatever happened there at the beginning. I didn't expect that. What happened, man? You had a great start, and then I saw you got all the way down to the last spot. But what a fantastic comeback, almost the greatest since Lazarus. All the way back up to P5, I think, P6. Where'd you finish at? P5. What could you tell me a little bit, or could you expand a little bit on what happened there at the beginning of the race, without any profanities? I'm just kidding. Ah. I saw that. But a great comeback, though, man, all the way up to P5. P5 again, dude. I cannot believe some of the moves you are making. We watched some of your passes. Great stuff from you, man. Your mate here, your good buddy here, Fenorio, finishing right in front of you there. So you two guys, man, I don't know, I might put you out as teammates here. I might put Fenorio in the other Toro Rosso if he's interested in that job, because you guys were really almost spot on together as far as your pace. Was still a fantastic job, Eric. Again, my apologies for any of that rough play there, man. We'll see if we can't work that out. I mean, we have driver's court, and to say the least, we can work something out. But don't give up on us, man. We definitely enjoyed watching you perform tonight. It was a fantastic performance from both of y'all. Fenorio, I tell you what, tell me a little bit about your thoughts about tonight's activities. Disappointed, happy? Talk to me. A little bit of both.
High five.
Okay. Well, I tell you what, you had a great run, man. And some of your moves were fantastic. We watched you as well. I really have nothing to complain about as far as your driving performance. Well done, man. I mean, a fourth spot, especially in a race like this tonight. It was a 100% race. I would assume this is one of your first 100% races, full on. Yeah. So, you cannot say too little about that, man. Well done for you on that. And then Eric behind you. So a lot of pressure, man. A lot of talent on the track tonight. You had guys like Donnie. Of course, you had Anto on the track. You had wild cards like Camaro. You had it all out there, man. So you never know, man. But again, well done. I really appreciate you and Eric coming in here and hanging out. Yeah, just stick around. We'll finish this up here in a second, and we'll have our drivers meeting, which will probably be interesting. So again, guys, let me see one more thing. Let me take a quick look in here. So I got Eric, Rosta, Antel, Camaro. Everybody's pretty much spoken for. So again, I just want to say thanks a lot for joining us tonight. Where are we going next week, Finn? I'm sorry, in 2 weeks. We're going to Bayron. Where are we going? Bayrani. We're going to Bayrani. That's right, Bayrani. So y'all guys tune in for that. 2 weeks from now, we'll have practice sessions broadcasting probably starting Wednesday prior to. So you guys come check us out. Again, Six Gun saying thank you for Pastor Croft coming in here. Pastor Kraft, I'm sorry, coming in here earlier on, giving a little invocation, giving us a couple of godly words in regards to our dear friend Ed Pro, who has gone to meet Jesus. And hopefully everything's worked out with him there, and I'm sure it did, because we had a great run tonight. Ed Pro not liking F1, so we dedicated tonight's race to him, and not liking rain. And the minute the pastor started speaking, it started raining. So you can take your own out of that, but I tell you what, man, I believe that our brother was with us. I believe our brother sat down and enjoyed the kind words that all of y'all shared with him. And I'm sure that the family will do the same. I apologize for my nervousness at the beginning, but man, I'll tell you what, I've never done this before. I hope I never do it again. But again, Six Guns saying good night. Thank you, Parada. Thank you, N1. Thank you, Nautica. Thank you, South Bronx. Thank you, Robert. Thank you, Mr. B. Thank you, Rosta. Thank you, Camaro. Thank you, Eric. Thank you, Fenorio. Thank you, everybody. Antel. Ray, even though you weren't here, Ray, just thank you, everybody, man. Thank you 100%. Ned83, thank you, number 2. Thank you, Stimpy. Thank you, everybody that came in and just had a few kind words to say, man. It took a lot of pressure off me. But it did put a lot of pressure on me as well, man. I love you guys like brothers, man. It was a fantastic opportunity to tell Ed how much we loved and cared about him. But again, Six Guns say good night, and God bless each and every one of y'all. And I hope we'll see each other next weekend, or excuse me, in 2 weeks at Bayrani. I guess I said that right. But either way, you guys, y'all have a good evening, and we'll see y'all in 2 weeks. Good night.